Hello, happy Crimson Tuesday. On time. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. Well, not on the dot, but okay, 8:01 now, but technically I was here. Edenwaith, good to see you. Let the painting commence. Ambersine, good to see you as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, it will be a pixel painting night for the most part. Of course, if there is a Biomenace redemption, we'll play some Biomenace, and then we'll wrap up the night with Mortville Manor, which like I said, I've been saying this for a while. Super excited to show you the new location that I found. I don't know if it's going to lead to more things or if it's just a dead end or what, so it might be kind of anticlimactic, but I will show you that. I will give you a tour of the latest entries in the Mortville Manor spreadsheet, which is also relatively exciting. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much as far as I've got for tonight. I think that'll take us all the way to the end, I'm pretty sure. That person went to two. Yes, happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Nice emojis. Oh, and yes, Mousimus, good to see you. Happy spring equinox. Good to see you, Mousimus, as well. And yes, Nightbot did drop the first thing that I wanted to talk about, which is I'm going to be a guest on Fractal Mind Mike's stream. You know what? Yes, okay, good. That does have a link to his site, to his Twitch stream. So Fractal Mind Mike is a retro streamer, amazing retro streamer, and we are going to overcome our time zone differences, and we are going to collab. I'm going to be on his channel. We're going to have a nice chat. It's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern. Which is also for him, it's going to be, I think, what, midnight, something like that, where he's around in Australia somewhere. So that's going to be an interesting thing. It'll be super late for him and super early for me, and hopefully we'll both be lucid enough to have a good conversation. Ryan Claytor, Merry Crimson Tuesday. I like Merry Crimson Tuesday. That's very nicely festive. Yes, Deluxe Tux, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes, nice to kick back with an art stream. And yes, yeah, anyway, folks, if you didn't get enough spreadsheets at work, you are in luck today. Oh my goodness. It's a very bad spreadsheet. Mine is very super simple, but maybe you'll be charmed by its simplicity. Go Monsabi, happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Artistic Ulysses, happy Crimson Tuesday. Evil Tentacle, hello. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you as well. But yes, as I was just mentioning, 9 o'clock a.m. on this Friday, that's Friday, March the 24th, I'm going to be on Fractal Mind Mike's channel. There is a link to his channel. Please follow Fractal Mind Mike. It's not going to be the beginning of his stream. It's actually going to kind of be like the tail end of his stream, which is going to be like he'll be tired probably. I'll be tired because I'll just be kind of waking up because I'm a night owl and I'm never awake at 9 a.m. usually. So it's going to be an interesting time, I promise. Yeah, it's gonna be super good. Like Fractal Mud Mike is a wonderful streamer. He sometimes drops in here and there on this stream too, which is really nice of him. I guess I can give a real quick dev update. This past this past week or two it has been chapter 6. I've been getting some feedback from beta testers and I'm super grateful for that, but the past couple weeks I've been really focusing on working on chapter 6. I mentioned I was working on a new room in chapter 6, which was just it had that new room smell. It had no script in it or anything, which is not something I've dealt with for probably years. And I guess now I'm better at making stuff and everything's kind of more set, and that first room has gone through alpha. It was a playable, as according to Francisco Gonzalez's definition of alpha, it was playable, but the assets were still placeholder assets, and I had gotten to that point, I guess, last week, and this week has been replacing those placeholder assets with actually finished assets. So it'll be going from alpha to beta this week, which is kind of nice, which is um, encouragingly quick because yeah, I mean it's a fresh room. It didn't have any of the other stuff I had to deal with all the other rooms, which was nice. Yeah, secret basement confirmed to deluxe text. No spoilers, no spoilers. But that's good. It feels good to be building something new. I mentioned that chapter 6 is kind of super short, but I'm going to just go with it, develop it fully. If I feel like I need to add stuff, I will add stuff, but I will probably go back to that if I have time after I finish chapter 7 even. Um, because yeah, I don't want to add stuff arbitrarily just because I feel like something's short. If I kind of had it planned that way and it's doing everything I want it to, there's no reason to make it longer. But I say that now. I say that now. Ryan Claytor asks, so you're working on chapter 6, how many chapters total? Yeah, Ryan, this chapter 6 is the last gameplay chapter. Right now my beta testers are testing chapters 1 through 5. Chapter 6 is the last gameplay chapter. Chapter 7 will be the debrief chapter where the player gets quizzed on how well they know the story and the characters and their motives and all that. And then from there you will get, any one of a number of permutation of ending. Yeah, and so there'll be kind of probably some kind of like cutscene sequence also in chapter 7 or also in chapter 6. So there's still quite a lot of work to do, but the light at the end of the tunnel is definitely there. Anyway, it says, I'm picturing a new location in a lore bow game, like finding the secret room in a basement, hopefully less bodies. Yes, Deluxe Tux and you are on the same page with that. I will say nothing. You guys know I'm super good about not revealing any details or anything with any of the stuff that's not currently available in the demo, which is chapter 1. But you are free feel to speculate. Feel free to speculate, except for those of you who might be here in chat that are indeed beta testers who might know a little bit more. Jim plays games. Happy Crimson Tuesday. An hour early because of DST nonsense. Yeah, it's so funny that different places in the world will do the time adjustment at different times, and it always is a little bit funny in certain points. No, Ryan Clater, you are not jumping the gun. It's going to be released this year. I've said that for the past probably 3 years, maybe even 4 years, but I mean it this time. Probably. Yeah, it's close. It's getting really close. It's super encouraging to be at this stage by now, but still a lot to do. Still a lot to do, but definitely the lion's share is finished. But everyone knows the saying in development that the last 10% takes 90% of the time or something like that. So we'll see. But it does feel good to be at this point, I will say. Oh, Jim plays games. The stream almost started on your actual Tuesday. Oh no. No, I won't be spoiling anything. Den of Cormorants is eating away guess. Purely speculation. Yeah, I love all the wild speculation. It's designed for maximum inconvenience when arranging international meetings. Yeah, the time zone stuff. We actually here in Canada, we might be phasing it out because I think the States might be phasing it out as well, and I think people will not mind. Nelson, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, Deluxe Sex. Yeah, I gotta put that alternate dimensiony dream sequency bit in my ending too, of course. Thank you so much, Ryan Clater. Yeah, it's really, it feels good to be at this point. Of course, there is always more to go, but yeah, I feel pretty good about where I am right now. We should just be using star dates. Jim plays games. Okay, another thing I want to show before we get right into it is let me turn off my my chroma key. Here is the update on the cross stitch. The part I've been working on here is that second, the second person in that chair, that second occupant over there. That's coming along pretty well. Lots of stitches to go, but yeah, it's slowly coming together. That's the other part of my developers update. And it did also, what day is today? My goodness. 21st. 21st. Okay, so last week. Yeah, last week was the latest issue of the Crimson Gazette came out. If you guys are not familiar, I have a newsletter that you can actually subscribe to on my website. Oh no, that's not it. Darn it. Where are my links? Hold on. I have a link to, I've got to, oh, J. Forget, oh, yeah, Steam Mystery Fest is not on anymore. Ignore that. Okay. Right. Okay, Nightbot has, so at thecrimsondiamond.com, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, there is a monthly Crimson Gazette that happens, and it came out last week. I took some pictures of some, I think, garnets, like little tiny garnets in some rock that I found on the shores of Lake Ontario, as well as links to all the live streams and news and things like that. Also the art panel that I did, it did come out, oh my goodness, I forget when it came out, but it didn't come out that long ago. And I can link to that as well. Oh, wait. Okay. AP is the art panel. That's another thing that came out fairly recently. But all that, if you want a one-stop shop for everything that is Crimson Diamond related, with a little with a little rock fact. You even get a cross stitching update every month as well. That is all going to be in the Crimson Gazette every month. Jim Plays Games asks, will the streams come to an end when the game is done? That's a really good question. This is something Dan and I have talked about. What are we going to do when the game is done? This is not something we've had to think about ever. And but it is going to happen, right? And it's true. That's something that we have to think about. And I don't know. I don't know, you guys. We're going to have to talk about that. We can talk about it here. What would you like to see? Stream-wise, post Crimson Diamond. I will talk about it with Dan as well. We don't have any idea, but we do know that we both really enjoy streaming. Dan enjoys it when he gets the chance. I enjoy this so much. You guys know that, as a way for me to get work done and a way for me to like socialize with you guys, which is always just super nice to have every week. And finding other streamers, meeting other streamers, and yes, of course, Fractal Mind Mike, someone I met on Twitch, and someone who I'm gonna have that nice conversation with on Friday. All that happened because of streaming, and yeah, I certainly want to keep that up, but I have no idea. I have no idea what we're gonna do. Okay, just catching up. Tell Beta Human, happy Crimson Tuesday. Kayobi. Kayobi is Tuesday in Japanese, and it's interesting because ka means fire. That first kanji is the kanji for fire. And yeah, all like the Japanese days, Getsuyobi is like Monday, which is moon. Getsu, Tsuki is moon. Kayobi is fire day, Tuesday. Suyobi is water, Wednesday. It's kind of strange. Mokuyobi is like wood or forest day. Kinyobi is Friday, which is like gold, I guess. Gold. And Doyobi is Saturday, which is earth or ground. So that's how they're named in Japanese. Here's Ryan Clater. The cross stitching I do like when I'm watching TV and stuff like that. I like to. It's a really nice, relaxing hobby that it takes some attention, but not too much. It's got that perfect level of being not too challenging, but just challenging enough. Evil Tentacle. Yeah, Udo will come in at 100% Biomenace speedrun stream. It's possible. I actually was thinking that if someone redeems Biomenace tonight, it might be a situation where I have to like actually. I think in chapter 5 or 6 I have quite a lot of lives left, so I might need to go back to one of those levels and redo that level and keep as many lives as possible, because I only have like 2 lives coming into level 8, and that's probably not going to bode very well for me. Yes, Jim Plays Games. Let's play more EGA games. I definitely want to keep that aspect of it up. Intellect text intro art for the next game, obviously. That's true. That's true, but then I don't want to spoil for you guys what the next plans are yet. Streaming other EGA adventure games might bring in new eyes for Crimson Diamond. Very good point, Jim Plays Games. And yeah, that's something I do enjoy so much. Like, Mortville Manor has been a ride. And yeah, we're definitely going to keep that aspect of it up. More cozy art streams would be just fine. EGA pixels or no, Goemon Summit said. Yeah, I mean, I guess that there's always the potential to explore not just pixel art, but other types of art. I do watercolor and pencil. Although it's hard to do sketching, I think, in that way. I've never done that live, and that's probably kind of intimidating because my sketching is not that great. It takes a lot of work and like a lot of erasing. I'll need another rhyming gimmick and also, yeah, I don't know what you could yeah, I don't know what it would be called. Something. Pesco Broseph, good to see you, by the way. I think I did see you come in, but I think I missed your first message. Let me scrub back. Okay, yeah. Okay, you look forward to snooping in things. Okay. Okay, Pascal Broseph said, I'm down to hanging out post-game release and having show and tells and talking about art and stuff. Perfect. That will also stay, for sure. Yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh yeah, Nichiyobi. So yeah, that's right. Nichiyobi is Sunday in Japanese. Makes as much sense. Yeah, Sunday. Which, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's also a day. Does every language say Monday after moon? I don't know, either way. That's a good question. Ryan Collider said, post Crimson Diamond, are there any EGA art projects you're interested in creating? I love seeing your art come together, game, holiday cards, etc. I was for a time doing EGA demakes of other game arts. I was doing one for Hades that I never finished. I did one for Animal Crossing, which I did finish. I did an EGA demake of a Kentucky Route Zero screen, and I did EGA demake of Yahtzee Crowshaw's game Consuming Shadow. A bunch of those. That's something I do enjoy. I totally see myself doing more of that. So maybe that'll be like the bulk of the stream, and then some Let's Play stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Evil Tentacle says regarding Biomenace, there's a secret level gem on level 6, I think which takes you to the secret level with heaps of lives. Oh, Evil Tentacle says, I was playing Biomenace on the weekend after seeing you play it. Everyone should be playing Biomenace, first of all. Biomenace is free on GOG. Buy it, play it, enjoy it. It's fantastic. I'm having a blast with it. Yes, EGA avatar portrait. Yeah, Jim plays games. If I get more like commissions for EGA avatar portraits, and the person who commissions it says it's okay to stream that, I would totally do that too. So that would be another kind of two birds with one stone type of situation. I should be writing all this down. Okay, okay, we're gonna start writing all this stuff down. I'm very efficient. Okay. Okay. Let's write some of this stuff down. Okay, so. This is why we're gonna get to art at like 9:30 tonight, you guys, because I'm not good about being efficient. Okay. Here we go. Suggestions were... Okay, EGA games. EGA games, Biomenace, speedruns. Rocky Johan, by the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. How much do I have left on the game? Yeah, it's I'm on chapter 6 of 7, and chapter 6 is really short. Intro art for next game. Intro art for next game. Okay. Okay, adventure games. Cozy art streams. Show and tells. Shows and tells. Art talks. Okay. Great. Oh yeah, EGA demakes. Okay. Oh, EGA avatar portraits. Okay. Oh, Deluxe Text. Oh, you really like the Kentucky Route Zero piece? I like it too. The graphics in that game are so striking. I've never played the game, but I keep having it recommended. Okay. Okay. Great. Oh, okay, Jim Plays was also said recent indie adventure games. Indie adventure games. Yeah, so Rocky Johan, I would say that in terms of content for the game, I'm like 80%, 85% finished content, maybe even 90. But yeah, I mean, the last couple chapters are going to have some cutscene sequences which do take a lot of time, because like it's going to be like basically the intro scene, but not as much probably as intro scene, but yeah, that level of detail and that kind of amount of work. There's going to be at least 2 or 3 sequences that I still have to do for the rest of the game. Alright, so this is all stream suggestions. Stream suggestions. Post TCD. Okay. Oh, Kinney Games! Fantastic, good to see you. Kinney Games is working on Iris is Missing, Signal, and Echo. And this is the perfect opportunity, Kinney. I have this little... If you have exclamation mark EGA, I have a list of modern adventure game developers who are working on EGA, this color palette, text parser adventure games. Kinney is one of them. There are some links here. We've got Cosmic Void, who's made 3 Tachyon Dreams games. You can find their work on Cosmic Void at itch.io. Day of War is making Fortune and Glory. Kinney Games is making Signal and Echo Iris is Missing. There's a link to kinneygames.com. Mousimus completed Enclosure 3D, which is a free remake of Enclosure on Mousimus Itch.io. Phil Fortier has 4 little Snail Trek games at snailtrek.com. Slat Studio is working on Betrayed Alliance, and you can find that at rjslattery.com/betrayed hyphen alliance. All those links are there. Please check them out, follow them. It's so cool to have so many EGA developers around and making this stuff. Yeah. And yes, I still have to play the demo, Kinney. I love all the different ways you're using the text parser. But that is definitely something. Speaking of recent indie adventure games to play on stream, that's that list. And yeah, this is my planner. It's my favorite thing. So I made these out of polymer clay. They're supposed to look like the stations on a Van Cleef and Arpels necklace, but I didn't do the settings for them. This is my handy dandy you can't see, multicolor pen. It's got 5 different colors of 5 different colors of ink in it, which is great. And I custom picked all the colors. And yeah, it's a Midori Traveler's Notebook thing. And I use it every year. You buy like the inserts, and then you kind of reuse this whole sleeve. And it's got, you can even get like things where you can put like stamps and stuff, and you can kit this thing out. Like there's this sleeve here I have, which has like a zip seal with like refills and things and stamps, all kinds of stuff. I love this thing. And yeah, it helps me keep track of what I'm doing, and it's really useful as a record just to look back on what I've been doing at certain parts of my life in certain, months and years. I don't keep a diary per se, but that's pretty good in terms of what a diary might be. TV Prime, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. All right. Okay, moving on. We did the cross stitch. We did all that. Okay. I'm going to get in. Let's get into it. Let's get into some art. Finally. Oh my gosh, it's only 8:22. We're gonna get a lot done today, I hope. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay, you should now be seeing the storeroom as we had last left it. And if you can't, let me know. Okay. And if anyone is just joining us now, I do want to just say again that I will be on Fractal Mind Mike's channel on this Friday, March the 24th at 9 in the morning, bright and early, Eastern. Hot fluffy diarrhea. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Oh good, I'm glad that you see it. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, this is where we left off last time. We grabbed this kind of industrial looking shelf from the internet. I'm not going to make it look exactly like that, but it's just good to have a visual reference for, how thick certain parts would be, and just how things are constructed is also kind of handy. If you look at this, the way that this is constructed, you can see that this metal corner overlaps like the other part and stuff, and it's just a good idea, even if you're not going to make it look exactly like the reference, to have something to look at that is constructed in the way that you want to construct something. And yes, I was using this other color of line just to separate what I had done before. And I was just at this moment, I think, just cleaning this stuff up and getting rid of all the sloppy stuff that I have in here so we can really focus on getting the form down correctly. Oop. And also, next week's stream, I'm not sure what it's going to be. It's most likely, I haven't asked Dan or anything about it, but it'll most likely be, I'm assuming an art stream unless Dan is available. Dan, as I said, is so much busier now with touring. But if Dan can be here, we'd be happy to have him. If you guys didn't see, last week was an art stream, and that's up on the YouTube channel. And Dan actually, which is something he'd never done before, Dan actually showed off what are called stems. Some of his Sean Paul stems, which is kind of like parts that get played as he's performing in the show, because he doesn't have enough hands to perform every part. So some of that is kind of like, I don't know if it's automated, but it's kind of already set down so that he can concentrate on other aspects that he can perform. And we did not get a copyright claim or anything, or a copyright strike, or any type of notice on anything, like, which is amazing because we've gotten copyright notices for like Red River Valley MIDI folk tune, and we didn't get any copyright notice at all on the Sean Paul streams, stems, which I'm kind of fascinated by. So I feel pretty lucky about that. Lucas, howdy, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We are just getting into this shelf. This shelf will not have this blue outline. It's just a good way for me to separate an outline from the what is already here, the shape. I'm not a huge fan of that shape. Okay. I know, Flucus, I didn't get copyright claim on my own stuff, but so this music we're listening to is the Great Canadian Tune Book, which is like MIDI versions of folk tunes. And sometimes those folk tunes, I guess, are not public domain, and Red River Valley, it seems like, is not part of the public domain. But it's such a different version that it's kind of hard. It's kind of amazing that the YouTube algorithm caught Red River Valley MIDI. So I've taken it off of this playlist actually. But Dan was demonstrating his Sean Paul stems, which are like, yeah, those helper bits he has when he's performing on stage, and they were basically the songs, and they weren't caught at all. I have no idea how these things work, but I'm not complaining. Oh, Slat Studio, you're right. Hi, by the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. You're right. Hold on. I have I have to change my tag, which it's just something I never do. Art. I never remember. Thank you for that. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Yeah, I guess of course I need to shout out these other references that I have. This is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the EGA version, which I did play on stream and I finished it, and it was extremely frustrating. But it's a gorgeous game and it's a lot of fun, and the animation's amazing. This is Dagger of Amon-Ra, another kind of basement storage area. This is the same office as this office, I think, but this is the Fate of Atlantis, in VGA. Anna, CGG, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Anna, how is Jacob doing? Jacob, if you're watching this, I hope everything's going well, and I hope you get well soon. And I loved your little voice message too. That it really cheered me up. To hear that you're kind of doing okay. And yeah, thinking about you, okay, buddy? Let's see here. Beta Human says, ever hear the story about the dude who couldn't monetize his YouTube channel, but since he owned the publishing rights to his own music, played it in the background in order to copyright strike himself? Oh my gosh. Totally not a ham. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Welcome to chat. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. And yeah, hopefully we're back on the proper view and we've got the right tag and all the stuff that I should know how to do by now, but I don't. Okay, yeah, this line's gonna need to change. As soon as I did this, I realized that this needs to change. I'll probably do this even in a different color, so I'm not messing around with the same part over and over again. But for now, I'm just gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna get the proper diagonals going. And it says, Jacob says he's feeling much better. He's been up about in a wheelchair most of the day playing Civ 3. For anybody wondering why, Julie's asking. Jacob broke his femur. Well, on a trip to the playground. Kids are tough. We were watching the stream together. So good. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jacob. Hope you're doing well. Art Burklas. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Art Burklas. What were you streaming, by the way? Hold on, let me see if I can do the shout out. The proper shout out. There it goes. Perfect. Yes, please follow Art Burklas. Yes, Art Burklas, what were you streaming? And thank you, Raiders. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. We do art here, so I'm working on pixel art right now. I'll follow this up with a bit of Let's Playing Mortville Manor, which is an EGA adventure game. And sometimes when we have my musician Dan on, Dan and I will do a track for the game, which is what we did last week. And you can check out, I've got links. What were my links? Yeah, here they are. You can check out the links. There is a YouTube link on there where I put all my VODs. So if you do want to see Dan working on a genuine Roland MT32, you can check that out there. Oh wow, Deluxe Tux, your sister was just walking across the living room the other day and her foot landed funny and she got several fractures. Oh my goodness. Oh, get well soon to your sister as well. That sounds just awful. Zombie 138, Happy Crimson Tuesday. That's the most adorable kitten I've ever seen. Totally Not a Ham says, love chapter 1 of Crimson Diamond. It reminds me of Laura Bow. Yes, Laura Bow is a huge inspiration for me. Um, in fact, you know what we're going to do? Oh, I forgot to play the trailer. Okay, we're going to do that first. How could I forget? I could forget really easily, in fact, which we know. I'll introduce myself. So welcome everyone, welcome Raiders as well. I am Julia Minamata. I am the game developer behind the Crimson Diamond. I do everything on it except for the music, which Dan Polakar does. And yeah, we on Tuesdays we do art for the game, which is upgrading the introductory sequence art. So if you did enjoy chapter 1, don't worry about any spoilers for the other 5 chapters of the game. We don't do that here. We just very slowly work on updating the introductory sequence art, which is already something that you've been seen in the game, but hopefully this part is better. This version is better. But it's an EGA text parser adventure game, and if you're not familiar with that type of gameplay, I'm going to show you the trailer so you can get an idea of what that looks like. And after that, for people who are fans of Laura Bow, I have a little video clip treat that I did share last stream that Anna shared with me, and so it's a fun little thing. So that's not going to take too long. I'm going to turn this music off. We're going to run the I'm going to run the trailer, and then we're going to get into it again. But yes, speaking of Laura Bow, Fractal Mind Mike has just put up a video about the Colonel's Bequest on his channel, so definitely check that out as well. And I'm gonna put Fractal Mind Mike's links up again. Yeah, if you're oh no, wait, that wasn't right. I had the letter transposed. Give me a second. Okay, FM. Yeah. So yes, if you're a fan of Fractal Mind, if you're a fan of Colonel's Bequest, check out Fractal Mind Mike's video about it. If you're also One Short Eye has a video about on his YouTube channel about also hidden secrets of the Colonel's Bequest. So check those out if you like that. And here comes the trailer.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okay, just gonna catch up real quick on chat. Okay. Draws with Kitties, good to see you. I've seen this project before. I guess I must have forgotten to follow the first time. Oh, good to see you. And better late than never. Happy Crimson Tuesday. And I really like your name, your handle. Art Burkles has streamed some painting today. I am making promotional art for the Steam page of my game. I recently finished the alpha build. Ooh, exciting of my project, and will be using Steam to publish a free demo and market the game further. Oh my gosh, you gotta let us know when you do that. That's super exciting. Congratulations on that, and good luck with it. Let's see. Deluxe Tux. I've seen art from chapter 6. I'm positive the Nancy sprite is in that chapter. Chapter 6? You've seen art from chapter 6, Deluxe Tux? Oh, TV Prime asks, what will the Fractal Mind Mike stream be covering? Variety of topics, or mostly TCD game? It's gonna be a variety of topics. Actually, after stream, I'm gonna be sending Mike some of the stuff that we could probably talk about, that maybe that would be interesting to talk about. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there, not just the Crimson Diamond stuff, but yeah, like what games I played growing up and what games I really enjoyed, other hobbies potentially, yeah, other stuff. So it won't necessarily be just Crimson Diamond stuff, but there'll be a fair amount of Crimson Diamond stuff. Oh, Kinney Games also. Robot Spacer has been speedrunning the Colonel's Bequest, which is super fun to watch, and I also enjoyed those playthroughs that he did. Trash Gutter, Happy Crimson Tuesday, and no, Flucus, this is not a new voiceover. It's the same old, same old. Oh, thanks, Trash's Kitty. I'm glad you like the art. It's definitely where I started with this project. The listening post. Thanks so much, you guys. Pengo Ray, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, Deluxe X, you have a boathouse on a mug from the Society 6 store. I had my coffee out out of this morning. That actually reminds me, hold on. Let's not look at the Mortville Manor spreadsheet. That is for later. But yeah, I have a Society 6 store. I also have a Fourth Wall store where they've got embroidered hats and t-shirts and stickers. I have not ordered any of this, but someone has ordered that desk pad in the upper left and has spoken highly of it. I still haven't got around to ordering samples yet from this store, but they look good so far. And there's also, of course, the Society 6 store. But let's move back into Photoshop. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, Deluxe. I get you. So you've seen Chapter 6 art because, yes, Nancy is in Chapter 6 after all, and she is a sprite in that section of the game. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Wouldn't the Crimson Diamond hat be good for a hats off reward? Yes. I don't have my own Crimson Diamond hat. I will do that eventually. I will order one. I'm gonna order an embroidered hat. It's gonna be one on the Fourth Wall store. There is now an embroidered hat that's got a big old Nancy head on it, and I'm definitely gonna get myself one of those. There's actually one that has a big old Nancy head. There's one with 2 Nancy heads, and there's one with 3 Nancy heads, and I'll probably get the one that's got 3 Nancy heads on it. But I haven't designed anything new recently. But it's really fun to do. Oh, come on. These diagonals. I don't even know if I like that diagonal. That person 122, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll catch the replay later. Wonderful. I'm glad that people do watch the replays. I do like keeping them up as just as like a record of what I've been doing, and if other people are finding some kind of use from watching them later, I'm super glad. So thanks for letting me know. Happy Crimson Tuesday and enjoy the rest of your week. No. Yeah, that's probably it. Yes, you guys should hear music. Is it too soft? I can pump up the volume. Okay, super. Okay, I will turn it up then. Hold on. One moment. Okay, I will turn up music. Why is it so... Okay, I can turn it up here. How's that? Let me know. Okay. Better? No, it's all good. Very low. Okay, I can pump up that even more. Let's do this one. How's that? Oh, anyway, said there was a YouTube video about Owl Quest and someone one shot I was wearing a t-shirt with a bucket on it. Are you serious? That's awesome. Okay, good. Okay, music good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is let's see what it's called. It's called Ice Worms. I don't know. That's just like that is just the shortened file name version of it, but I can get you the full name if you like. Yeah, there's 6 hours of this stuff, and I just have it on like looping or something. TV Prime says diagonal shelf looks like it should match the end of the lab table. The lab table, I think, actually needs to be fixed itself. So, I think these diagonals on the table are not working anymore. So I'm gonna make the table match the shelf. Ice Worms definitely sounds like something from Space Quest. It sounds kind of like a Freddy Farkas to me or something. Yeah, the table is definitely next on the list of things that need to be upgraded. This is just something that has to get done. Oh, yeah. And this corner of the shelf is facing us, actually. So this should be this color. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I always feel like, yeah, perspective in low-res pixel art is kind of what I enjoy because it can't be perfect. It's always going to be just a little bit off, and that's my excuse for faking perspective. Definitely can get away with a lot easier at this resolution. That over. And here we go. Great. Yeah, Draws with Kitties. Short and file name, like those DOS file names that limited to 8 characters. Honestly, Draws with Kitties, that playlist was probably created in that era, so yes. I'm still one of those people who does not feel comfortable putting spaces in my file names. They have to be hyphens or underscores. Yes, the fluke is the wonky perspective is charming and adds a quality to the art as well. Unlike just being the only a side view into a room. Yeah. This space free space. It's fine. Honestly. I've always said that I'm not super fussy about perspective. If it kind of looks fine, it's fine with me. And I guess that's another reason why I like low resolution art. Deluxe, like, you get mad at Windows constantly for banning certain characters in your file names. I remember you couldn't have any special characters in your file names. Oh no. Yeah, I don't use those either. Oh wow, spaces in file names can still mess things up. I didn't know that. Anyway. Usually an underscore person. Oh my gosh. I guess, yeah, I mean, for the Crimson Diamond demo and the beta, I did have spaces in the file name, so I wonder if that had anything to do with stuff not working. Yes, Jim played games, exactly. So citing the art panel, I remember something from the art panel video you were on where someone said it's more important to convey the idea of what you're portraying in pixel art than to present it realistically. Yeah, and actually, Jim Plays Games, I'm glad you brought that up because there is something I did want to mention during that panel, but I kind of just forgot, where this idea of reality and conveying what reality is, and how the reality of a chair, to make a chair that looks realistic, it's not necessarily what the reality of a chair is. Or let's take a table to be simpler. A table, you look at a picture of a table, photograph of a table, and usually when you're drawing a picture of a table and you're drawing it at a certain angle, okay, let's do that here. Let's just do that in the corner here. Let's say I'm drawing a table, right? And I go, okay, here is, this is a table. It's like got thickness to it like this. And, it's got like a leg here, right? Hold on. It's got a leg. Oops. And it's got another leg here, right? In the corner, like this. And it's got another leg here. Right? And okay, that's a table, right? That's the concept of a table. But it's kind of, when you think about what a table is, it's like it's a surface, it's got legs, but you're not seeing all of the table. So what's the reality of the table? To make a realistic table, Don't you have to show every aspect of it from every angle? Like, what about the underside of the table? What about the bottom of the legs? The reality of what the table is, there's more to the table than what we can see from one perspective, which is kind of what I guess what Cubism was with Picasso, is he was trying to show the reality of something that is beyond just the strictly visual. It's also the conceptual reality of something. And that's what we were touching on a bit in the art panel, where it's the idea, and the idea is what's important, and not to try to be completely realistic, because it's never going to be completely realistic anyway. Already what I have done with this table that I've drawn, I've already I don't want, it's not pigeonholed, but I've already narrowed what a table is, because I'm only limited by what I can depict on this plane. Goemon Summon said, I showed the Crimson Diamond trailer to my cousin a while back. First thing he said was, I love the perspective when he saw the hallway. I'm really glad Goemon Summon. Like, yeah, the hallways is very cheated as well, especially the doorways. I used all kinds of like hiding the tops of the doors, because otherwise the perspective completely falls apart if you saw the top of some of those doorways, because they should be much different in size, but Nancy does not get any bigger or smaller. It's all illusion. Yeah, make the table in 3D Jim plays games so that it can be like rotated or whatever. I suppose. But then it's like, well, what else has to do with the table? A table should be, there's like gravity for the table usually, and it holds things on the top of it, and it's just it's a lot when you think about it. Devro, good to see you, by the way. Happy Crimson Tuesday. It's 1:45 a.m. and now I don't know if a table exists. I like that. I mean, yeah, if we want to get into the physics of it, I mean, 90%, or is it 90 or 99% of everything is just empty space. If we want to really get into like the quantum physics of stuff, if you compressed everything so all the atoms were touching, everything would be like really, really tiny. Anyway. I gotta put the back of this in. Also, in terms of depicting reality, that's something Impressionists were interested about, depicting not just physical reality, but emotional reality based on the colors they were using, so that's another thing. Like, there's so many different, there's not just one reality, there's so many other ones that extend beyond one sense. And when you're starting with like tubes of paint that are kind of like primary colors, you're good at, everything is kind of up for interpretation anyway. The table's about to fall on the professor. Art Burkles, that's a good point. I tend to use the word convincing instead of realistic when talking about painting, because the goal is almost always to make the viewer accept that whatever you're painting is what you intend it to be. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Maybe that's not gonna work. Yeah, convincing. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I think you've hit the nail on the head with that. The long and short of it is, yeah, like, realism is not the goal, especially not the goal with these tools that we have at our disposal. And I've personally really not seen. I don't have. My taste just does not gravitate toward realism anyway in games. Ace, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. SH Dawn as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes, there are more things in tables and pixel art, Horatio, than I dreamt of in your philosophy. Yeah, all that philosophizing of stuff. I mean, it's interesting as an intellectual exercise. Oops. Because it can be easy to kind of like take things as like at the surface level what things could possibly mean, but there is more to it than that. that's kind of, I guess, I mean, I'm not going to really get into it because I have no interest in talking about it, but that's the whole thing about AI art versus human generated art. With humans, there's always an intent and there's always an interpretation, right? Out of everything any artist draws, you're 5 years old, you're 80 years old, you think you're good at art, you're not good at art. Everything is coming through the filter of experience and skill. And that's what art is, and that's what makes it so compelling. And AI art isn't that. Oops, I colored in the wrong thing. Shiningston, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Just off to bed, wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you so much for popping by. I do enjoy seeing your work on Twitter. Your palette I find really enjoyable. Draws with Kitty says, so cubism can be seen as a satire of realism. This just blew my mind. Well, the thing is a lot of artistic movements are they come because they're opposing what came before them. They're a response to other things. So they might be a response to the prevalent artistic movement of that era, but they could also be a response to, like world events. Surrealism, came from the surrealism of war and how war was crazy and doesn't make any sense to people. And so surrealism was a way to express this feeling of just madness, and try to turn it into something sublime. I guess that's where surrealism in a nutshell comes from. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, did Cubism come after realism? Because that would make sense. Also, like Impressionism came after whatever that was less colorful. Yeah, I took art history once and I don't remember most of it, but the gist of it is there. Ceci n'est pas une table. Yes, go on sama. Yes, speaking of surrealism, all that stuff. Ceci n'est pas un pipe. Yes. Because it's true. I mean, when you think about what that is and everything, yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, is that the right angle? No, that is not the right angle. I already don't like that. I'm gonna change that. Two for dinner TFD. Happy Crimson Tuesday says, "Hi Julia, this slightly flawed perspective definitely has its charm. It subliminally conveys a warped lens or lens barrel distortion effect. Love the room. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not actively trying to distort, but hey, that's what's happening, and I'm gonna go with it. We're gonna take full advantage of what is going on here. Yeah, it doesn't have to be realistic. It has to be convincing. I like it. Yeah, they say to make a functional abstraction of an object that helps to know what you're leaving out. Yeah, beta human, exactly. Oh, see, and now this corner has to shift. Shift. Yeah, that's better. It's better. So that line... Actually, no, that's all in line now. That's cool. I'm actually going to make... even though I'm probably going to change this blue, I'm going to make it this darker blue. So I have it visually separated. Do that. Jim Plays Games said, it would be interesting to try to use art to represent reality beyond our ability to normally perceive it, like quantum art. Yeah, there's this Japanese she did pop art. Her name was Yayoi Kusama, and she made these infinity rooms, and the infinity rooms were mirrored on all the walls and everything, with displays up that would seem like they extended out into infinity. which is kind of like the same kind of idea of not something similar, but as far as we can express in 3 dimensions, kind of that idea of like a fourth dimension maybe or something. But it was really cool to stand in one of those rooms and just have, you know, her big old polka dot painted squashes or whatever she had in the rooms extended out into ever. Yeah, try Scudder, exactly. I feel that this is a similar distinction between reading a book and watching a movie. Books leave much more to your imagination. And that's what is powerful about simple art or like unrealistic art. And that is something we did talk about during the panel, which is the more specific something is, the less universal it is. That's just by design. And when you have something that is more universal, more people can kind of identify with that thing. And that's super powerful. More detail does not mean better. And yes, this idea of filling in the blank. There's some games like there's Dark Side Detective. There is the Last Door games, which are kind of horror type of games, and the characters have no faces. And that was just a stylistic choice. But it means that you kind of have to project the expressions that you think the characters are experiencing onto the faces, and it's super compelling. And I like having my own mind having to fill in those blanks. I find it. I get really tired when I look at super detailed 60 FPS worlds and things. It's too much detail for me to really look at. I much prefer super simple, super stripped down art, because I do like having my mind fill in those gaps. And yes, Jim plays games. You do make a good point in that in other ways movies leave more to the imagination because you don't hear the inner monologue of someone, but you can see what they're experiencing as they experience it. I mean, I'm not going to ever make any argument about one medium being better than another one. They are all different, and they all are the best at doing their own thing. I think, yeah, there needs to be another. Yeah, I think there needs to, like, those shelves would need more supports because these have more supports. Yeah, movies can leave a lot more unsaid. Same thing with like graphic novels versus movies and books. As a graphic novels, you can put stuff like details in the backgrounds that you'd need to describe in a book, but they can just be sitting in the background in a panel in a graphic novel, and you have the time to be able to like look at a panel in a graphic novel and see all that detail when you can't do that in a movie. Well, you could if you pressed pause, but then you kind of lose the flow of it. Yeah, so all medium have their own strengths. Yes, Art Burkles. Yes, this is the scene where Nancy is working at the museum. Yes, the basement. It's a basement. You can tell by the windows here. Yeah, it's a basement storage room, and she's a clerk. BM Diener, good to see you. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Isn't this more the fault of the fact that the art is 2D rather than 3D? I can't remember what part that you're referring to. I'm trying to catch up on chat. So if you could remind me what part you're referring to. It looks like you don't think ChatGPT is going to be creating good EGAD makes of rooms anytime soon. I think it's probably only a matter of time before those things all happen. I guess I should just go in there and use some fake perspective lines to line this up. But I will say that even when AI art gets amazing, I don't really have interest in it because yeah, it's not telling me anything about the person who made it. It's not telling me about who they are, how they lived, when they lived. All the stuff that I'm interested in, there's just nothing there. It's empty. Not to say it can't be a good tool, because I do think it can be a good tool, but just on its own as it is, I don't particularly have an interest in it. I was actually back last summer. I was helping out this. I did a talk at an online talk at the University of Staffordshire, And part of it was kind of like a game jam for the students. And they had a very limited time to work with a particular game design tool that they had also learned during that week. And I think both groups of students actually did use some like very preliminary AI art as a starting point to then like work on something and then like put characters in front of it and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if you've got a limited time for something on a project like that, yeah, I can totally see where it's a good it's a good starting off point. But yeah, to just enjoy on its own merits, yeah, I'll take human art. Yes, and as Anna said, yes, art and soul. Oh, good, signing, Stan. You're near the end of Barren Planet now. Barren Planet. That's amazing. I can't wait. Bill Coon, greetings. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Ted Bob as well. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, Beta Human. Yeah, I saw that whole thing about glaze. People working on antagonistic methods that filter art in order to poison AI data collection, rendering the poisoned art inimitable. Work so far. Welcome to the new arms race. Yeah, I'm always glad to see people trying to circumvent stuff like that. And it is, yeah, that's unfortunately it is an arms race. Although, and here's me being not jaded for once. I'd like to think that people would, if they were to make a choice between enjoying something that another fellow human created versus something that like a machine created, I would hope that people would be more interested in their fellow human creations. But like, what do I know? I just like to think that I certainly am. But I know a lot of the time, like, money is the whole thing. Money is the reason why this all happens, and money is why things can catch on. Bill Kuhn said, I once read a saying that said the artist is the only correct judge of his art. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. I gotta think about that one because I don't know how I feel about it. Because I know people can kind of have their own interpretations of things, for sure. Deluxe Tech says, I've never used ChatGPT, and I think this might be the dividing technological line that makes me an old man. I can see someone who uses this tool effectively being able to outpace me in certain areas. I'm glad I'm not teaching middle school in this era, yeah. Well, Goemon-sama, very true. It can get confusing talking about realism in art because there was a realist art movement, but they focused more on everyday life. Nowadays, when people say realistic, they usually mean photorealism. No, yeah, that's true. I can't tell how I feel about this yet. It looks wrong, but maybe I'm fine with it. There'll be stuff in front of it. Well, oh my gosh, I got a lot of catching up to do. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly go through. Sorry if I miss any chat, but I see how far back behind I am. Oh, I also have to shift this so I can see my notifications. Okay, because I was missing that. Yes, Devro, thank you so much for the follow. Draws with Kitties, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna just keep that like that. Okay, I gotta catch up. You guys, this is a great conversation we're having. The Jim Plays Games talk asks, is an emoji more identifiable with everyone because it's universal representation of a face? Yeah, just like the happy face symbol that's the round with the two eyes in the mouth. Yeah, I mean that would be, yeah, that's super, a super universal thing. And yeah, if it was something, it would no longer mean just it would no longer represent happiness if it was just a realistic rendering of someone's specific face smiling. You would not think that this symbolizes happiness anymore. You'd be like, oh, that's that guy. That's Bob. And then it doesn't have the same meaning. Trash Gutter agrees. Yeah, I get super tired of super realistic. I get tired of super realistic games. Yo, Kinney Games has totally agreed. That's why I love pixel art. For similar reason, I often prefer there be no voice acting, though I know I'm the minority in that one. No, Kinney Games, I agree with you 100%. I actually prefer no voice acting. Because I do like just having that in my head. And I don't know why. That just, yeah, I'm with you on that. Occasionally I enjoy the voice acting, but I'm not huge on it myself. This feels weird. Probably fine. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, I need to put the bottom on it too, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I need to put the bottom on it. Oh, BMD nerd, you like the love the last story as well? So good. Those faceless faces, amazing. I don't think that I haven't played Dark Side Detective, but I'm assuming that they're not faceless for the horror reason of it. But I'm sure like they also will convey, like, faceless faces can convey all kinds of ideas. So I'm sure they're used effectively there too. Beta Human says suffering equals value, therefore more detail equals better. That's what I was taught growing up, and all must suffer as I have suffered. Yeah, I tend to want to stuff as much detail into stuff as possible because this idea that the more time you spend on something, the more it's worth. Which not necessarily true, but it can be true. I mean, the beauty and also a frustrating thing about art is that yeah, there are no rules really, and there's no like it's not subjective. Two for dinner. TFD says most depictions of what's real perspective comes to us via film, TV, and all lenses used there have some flaws. Perfect perspective that does not account for how we're used to seeing what's real ends up looking off for that reason. Always a fan of your streams and work. Thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Yeah, perspective is a super tricky like perception trick. And actually, the special Carl had he sent me this really good article about perspective and why it's not this it's so much there's kind of like perfect realistic perspective, but there's also perceptual perspective because of the way our eyes work and how the light enters our eyes. It doesn't enter our the same way that enters a camera lens. So there's a whole thing that's different there that goes on. So if you really want to get into it, yeah, it's a moving target. It's not there's even if something is perfect perspective, it doesn't mean that it's gonna look right. Jim plays games. Yeah, less detail and fast paced games. It's hard to follow what's going on. Yeah, you can just right. You can simplify right down. And you know what? Did I miss a redemption? I feel like I missed a redemption. No, I didn't. Okay. I would have said there, right? Okay. I was just imagining things. Neon Totem, good to see you. Bucket needs a movie. Neon Totem, fantastic. Oh, Chihuahua, good to see you. Tiny Angry Dog, fantastic. I like how your handle is Tiny Angry Dog and you said this is Chihuahua. Flucus, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Okay. BMD nerd, 2D versus 3D comment was about cubism. Okay. Okay, let me scroll up. Cubism. Okay. Isn't this more of a fault of the fact that the art is 2D rather than 3D? Okay. No, not necessarily, BMD nerd, because even when you're looking at something in 3D, by by virtue of the fact you're looking at something in 3D, you're not seeing all the sides of it anyway. Like you have to rotate it, and then you're not seeing the side that you just rotated away from. So what Picasso was trying to do with Cubism, he was trying to show all the sides at once, in a way, like or different vantage points at once, which is impossible in 3D. Because if I'm seeing the top of the table, I can't see the bottom of the table at the same time. Our burglars. I'm so sorry if I missed you ducking out, but have a good night. Thank you so much again for the raid. I'm so glad you could catch the stream, and I'm glad you're enjoying the art. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, catching up. Yeah, I can't get to. I can't read everything. Oh, good night, signing stand. By the way, happy Crimson Tuesday. I hope I didn't miss you either. Okay. I love how active the chat is. I love being kept busy. Okay. Okay. Goldman Summers says, on the subject of comics, I find a lot of overly rendered, photo-traced, airbrushed art in mainstream comics these days to be really boring. Give me Harvey Kurtzman or Alex Toth any day over that stuff. Yeah. It's kind of, it reminds me, Goldman Summers, I have these Miyazaki books where it's like Miyazaki interviews, and he talks about how he's like not a fan of Disney's approach to animation, which they would like film. They would film a dancer or an actor moving around, and then use that, and then kind of I guess rotoscope or trace over it to create like natural movement. Miyazaki didn't actually like that approach because he felt like animation can be so much more and can express so much more, and even be almost like more realistic than real people. Um, and if you weren't to base it on real humans. And I kind of do agree with him in the same way that you're mentioning that that photorealistic hyper rendered type of comic book art isn't really working for you, in the same way that something that's going outside the bounds of what can be real is going to convey, can be almost be more real. You think about caricatures. When people draw caricatures, they're sometimes more recognizable as that person versus a photograph, because you're enhancing the realism of that person, even though the realistic, it's like, even though the realistic version is the real version, So that's another aspect of it. Oh yes, we're talking about art and artists. I think the artists can be dead wrong about their own art sometimes, Deluxe Tuck says. Jim Plays Games adds, if an artist fails to communicate their intent with their art, hasn't that art failed? That's a really good question. I think if something gets interpreted in a different way and somebody gets something out of it, then I probably would say that the art hasn't failed. Maybe the artist failed, but the art on the art exclusive of the artist maybe kind of is okay in a weird way. If someone's getting something out of the art, it's probably not failed art. If someone's getting some feeling or memory or emotion out of seeing something, that even if that's not what was originally intended, it's doing something, right? It's actually it could be considered a success, perhaps. Ted Bob 84 says, I think there can be a use for some AI stuff, but I can see where many people will just abuse it as a way to get it done quick, leaving it drab and lifeless. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel the same way as you do, Ted Bob 84. Where I think it can be like a tool, like an in-betweeny step between, conception and final idealization. Yeah, Bill Kuhn says, I don't think judge and interpret are the same thing in art. Any work, say a painting by my favorite artist, if he hates it, I can still love it. Yeah, that's a very good point as well, Bill Kuhn. Devro, 2 a.m., time for bed. Yes, good night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we don't want the shelves falling on Nancy. They're fine. They're going to be loaded with stuff. I keep saying that. We're going to put stuff on these shelves. They don't have to look that great. So I'm going to move on from that for now. Although I should probably change the color of the line. So let's do that. I'm going to be bad and just start merging a lot of these layers. Okay, start to duplicate that. I'm just gonna select this color, and then I'm gonna fill it all in with the light gray and see what happens. Maybe it'll be too thick. It's kind of thick. How about the dark gray? That's better. Okay, we'll use that to start. Ooh, Rocky Johan played Nightmare Frames. No voice acting, but a lot of great mood. Oh, Nightmare Frames. Let's look that one up. Oh, paper. Here's paper. Nightmare Frames. Okay. Great. Okay, Deluxe Tech says, The Dark Side Detective is very funny. I recommend it. Played the first one very early on in my adventure game, Super Binge, when I discovered the genre. Ben Chandler recommended it too. Nice. Yeah, I gotta play. I think I've got the first one somewhere. Fractal Mind Mike! Thank you so much for the resub. Now, speaking of Fractal Mind Mike. And perfect timing, actually, Fractal Mind Mike, because, yeah, you just resubbed. When Nightbot announced, yes, I will indeed be a guest on Fractal Mind Mike's stream this Friday, March the 24th at 9 a.m. my time, which I think is midnight your time, Fractal Mind Mike. We're going to talk about Crimson Diamond. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. We're going to just go all over the place with it. And I hope you guys can make it. And if not, the VOD, I'm sure, will be on Fractal Mind Mike's YouTube channel, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's going to be a late one. Yeah, a late one / an early one for me. So good to see you. Fractal Mind Mike, please follow Fractal Mind Mike if you don't already. Fractal Mind Mike is an excellent retro streamer, really good at playing Mad Dog Williams, speedrunning Mad Dog Williams, which is a very strange, speaking of text parser adventure games, text parser adventure game. And I'm going to next fix this this middle table. Okay. Also going to keep catching up on chat. Oh, Gomon-sama says, right, live action references. There's a funny story about that. Okay, let's see what Gomon-sama is saying about When Milt Kahl was working on Sleeping Beauty, Walt told him the prince looks a little light in the loafers. Milt told Walt he would fix it. After Walt left, Milt exploded and cursed. It's the rotoscope, and supposedly threw all the photostats into the hall and never used live action reference again. Oh my gosh, that's a great story. Ah, Matt McGrath, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Ooh, I like that drink. I like the color. The purple drink with a little lemon. Okay. Jim plays games here. Rotoscope animation's cool, but it looks weird. I think I like the look sometimes. I like it quite a bit sometimes. BMD notes that I review crowdfund comics, and the comics drawn in the thick, smooth, modern style are my least favorite to look at. Rocky Johanna asks, can art ever fail? I think that's a very good question. And I might say no. I actually might say no, unless it's trying to do to a specific goal in mind or something, I guess. Like, if it's I mean, like, street signs aren't art or anything, but if you're trying to convey a very, very specific idea, it might fail conveying the idea that it wants to convey. But if someone's getting something out of it, I don't know, that's a hard one. Yeah, this corner is not doing what I wanted to do, and I think I'm gonna just start using black. Jim plays games. I think art can fail if no one gets anything out of it. That's my point, though. I don't know if it's possible for no one to get anything out of something. I guess anything's possible. Let's see. Let's fix this corner. Pango Ray says Disney only did that rotoscoping thing for a little while after the war, I think, to save costs. People seem to love many of the rotoscope films, but yeah, they're much less interesting. Oh wow, in the 1988 episode of Super Mario Brothers Super Show, there was an adventuring character named Indiana Joe. Due to production mix-up, he was never given a face, but even then I just assumed it was an artistic choice. Okay, I gotta see this. Indiana Joe? No face? Oh, weird. Oh my gosh, that's great. It's kind of funny that you didn't question that at all, because I wouldn't either. Oh, totally not a ham. My favorite game is West of Loathing, even though it has very simple art. I played quite a bit of West of Loathing myself, and I do like it. I mean, I think the art's great too. And yeah, super simple. Literally stick figures. Bilkin says there was a rotoscoped dancer for Snow White in 1937. Someone, maybe it was Don Bluth, told the story that Walt forbid her to attend the movie premiere because he wanted the world to think his animators were just that good. I actually I told the story before, but you know, in college I had life drawing classes, which was, yeah, you'd be drawing from a model who would be doing poses and stuff, and my art teacher, life drawing teacher, would tell us we need to beat the model, and what he meant by that is he wanted us to use the model as a starting point, but then, you know, exaggerate and interpret their movements to be greater than what was shown in front of us. Kind of like take the movement and the balance and the weight that's happening, the twisting, and enhance that to show that, I guess, as a way for us to really try to understand what was going on with the human body. Okay, let's get rid of these stools. The stools are okay. Just what layer are they? Okay. I'm gonna forget they're in this layer, probably. Oh, and that one's just the one that was there. I'm probably gonna paint over that one. Okay. Fact of Mind Mike says, Julia, are you going to do an image of the cast of characters on stage like it's done at the start of Colonel's Bequest? I was looking at that screen recently. I thought it very striking. I love that. I love that screen too. I don't know. It's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Good suggestion. Yeah, I think that is better. Actually, that's still a little weirdly skinny. And Goman someone also says, that being said, there were a lot of artists I loved that traced and used photo reference, but the important thing is their unique style was intact. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just tools. It's a matter of how the tools are used, and it also can be a matter of taste too, because, you know, what I like or what you like might be not what somebody else likes. Yeah, that's... No, this needs to be more. More there. More there. Yeah. Yeah, Fractal Mind Mike. What he actually wanted us to do was beat the model with the easel. Beat the model with our paintbrushes. Bill Kane also says you would love to see the stage screen in the introduction. I made it! I got all the way. I caught up with chat. Although I skipped a lot, and I'm so sorry if I missed your oops. What did I press? I'm so sorry if I missed any chats. I mean, I did, but I just you know, doing a little bit of work today. But I love you guys chatting. It's the best. Let's see. The art teacher that said beat the model, Goemon-sama, is an amazing illustrator named Joe Morse. Morse as in Morse code. You can look up his work. He's done work for all kinds of companies. He's an incredible artist, especially of figures. Super, just great instructor. Oh, Fractal Mind Mike says, oh, Julie, you may have seen it already, but I name dropped your game in a recent video. Okay, Fractal Mind Mike, I did mention that you've recently done the Colonel's Bequest video. I have not got a chance to watch it yet. But TV Prime did tag me in the video. I just thought he was tagging me because I'm a big fan of Colonel's Bequest, but I didn't know that you mentioned me. That's so nice. Oh, yeah, Bill Kuhn, this is going to be a drapery. Just to like a dust cover on this guy, but we have not like gotten really around to doing that. Yeah, that's better. Although the angle kind of looks the same. Eh, this side is different now. Goemon Sama, yeah, life drawing was my favorite class in college. It was a real workout because it was a 3-hour class. And there was a break in between, like in the middle, I think, but really good. Like I'd be standing, I wouldn't, yeah, I'd be at a big easel using those gigantic newsprint pads. We'd go through so many of those pads per per um per week, per month. I don't know how many I'd go through, but the big pads, not even just the small pads, like the biggest pads you can get. Because our teacher Joe Morse, he recommended just the biggest because you want to get that full body movement. You want to use your your shoulder joint and everything to get as much movement as possible. Yeah, Deluxe says, I remember that. It's kind of completely ridiculous. Deluxe Tech says, I'm old enough to remember when, in 2002, U.S. Attorney General John Ashcroft had certain nude statues draped because he felt they were obscene, including the statue of Lady Justice. Which kind of says it all, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, this idea that, like, all nudity is sexualized is completely ridiculous. He obviously didn't go to art class. That's working a little better. Totally not a him. Adam and Eve were nude, indeed. Indeed. Yeah, that's definitely... Maybe... No, it needs to be more tilted up. Hmm. BMD Nerd said, I read an Edgar Rice Burroughs influenced comic where everyone was nude and no one mentions it. I love stuff like that. I don't know why. Bengal Ray says the Vatican has a large private collection of private bits that were removed from their statues. That's kind of... I mean, they probably don't mean it in a good way, but I kind of... Pengal Ray, what that reminds me of is this film classic Cinema Paradiso. And for anyone who's ever seen that movie, it's a gorgeous movie. I think I really need to rewatch it. But Cinema Paradiso is part of the story is how the films had to be censored with all like the people kissing and hugging and stuff. Well, maybe not hugging, but kissing and those types of affectionate scenes. Basically, yeah, this idea of editing out those parts so then you would have like a reel of only those parts. Anyway, definitely recommend. We saw it in a class that I took, and I can't remember where or when. Yes, Goman Sama, you love that movie. Saw it in film class. Yes, and so Pango Ray, your whole the Vatican with the private collection of little bits that just totally reminded me of that. Oh well, Bill, can he used the Lady Justice as a backdrop for his televised speeches at Attorney General? Well, no, it's actually worse because yeah, I mean, if he wants to use that backdrop, he should have just used a different backdrop. Like there's plenty of other things to be filmed in front of. I would think. Yeah, that's better. Oh my gosh, Fractal Mind Mike says a streamer I watch was banned for 3 days because there was a tiny bit of nudity in an artistic film he was showing to talk about the lore and background of a game he was going to play. Oh my gosh. Um, I don't know. I really like nudity, like non-sexual nudity. One of the ones I didn't enjoy is in the first season of Westworld. Like there was a lot of nudity in Westworld, but it was just because like they're not supposed to be human. They're supposed to be considered like dehumanized things, and that's why they were naked. And it's a whole thing, and it had meaning there, and I thought that was super compelling. So I did like that. And also seeing normal bodies is also super, I think that's super healthy actually, and super helpful to see people who just have regular old bodies, because you don't see that a lot in media, and I think it's super important to see that. TV Prime, also a fan of nudity. Gotcha. Because it could convey so many different things. It could convey vulnerability, it can convey strength, it could convey confidence, it can convey all types of stuff, right? It's not just that one thing. Neon Totem, I stopped watching Westworld, but I like that first season. Yeah, Rocky Johan, I like nudity, quote taken out of context. I think it can say a lot about, characters and a lot about the world and a lot about lots of things. And yeah, it doesn't really get utilized that much because everyone gets stuck on that one interpretation. Yeah, let's get rid of this stool. It's in my way. Yeah, totally not a ham. When I watch pro wrestling, most of the men just have a Speedo on. Yeah, like, it's fine. It's just, yeah, I mean, we all know famously what the Olympics, the original Olympics, the athletes competed naked and stuff, apparently. It's like, it's fine. Oh, nice. Go on, Sama said. One of my favorite models to draw in life drawing class was one older guy who was really fit. He had incredible control over his body, could hold really complex poses. Yeah, it's really cool. Like the life drawing class is like really super helpful. And yeah, it's really good when you get a good model. Because yeah, I mean, just with anything else, you can have a good model and not a good model. And sometimes people with completely normal bodies can be incredible models. I mean, all kinds of body types make incredible models. And the person, like, sometimes it's even good when a person's not like perfectly fit either, because you get all kinds of like nice shapes and everything that get created. Clothes were the original performance enhancing drugs. Clothes, of course, are another challenging thing to draw on when they're on a human body, because it's all like 3D, stuff bending and twisting and folding and moving. So yeah, I mean, fabric a whole other kettle of fish, really. All right. Oh, time 9:30. We're doing really well, I think. This is, yeah, not bad. Getting there. Although it is kind of weird that this table... Oh, show a fun book. Go on, someone. Thank you for the redemption. I will show a fun book. What I'm looking at now is I'm trying to decide whether I want to move this table or not, because it's kind of like lining up right with our marble guy. I might move the marble guy over, actually. That's what I'm thinking. But I will do the redemption. Thank you so much for the redeem. Because it is an art stream, I've got okay. Goman Sama, I'll give you a choice because I have two things here that are good. Would you like to see a graphic novel, or would you like to see another artist book? Evil Tentacle, fun book, fun book. I leave it to the Redeemer. The Redeemer. That sounds incredibly important sounding. The Redeemer gets to choose. Would you pick graphic novel or artist book? Artist reader. Either sound good. Okay. I guess. You know what? We were speaking of nudity, so let's show some of that. Okay. So let's see. I don't know what Twitch is going to do with this, but why not? We're going to go for it. Another book I bought from my college bookstore. This one I found more useful, I think. I mean, although it's like in perfect condition, so I don't know how much I used it. But flipping through it today, as for stream prep, I'm like, this is actually pretty useful, or it looks like it would be. So hold on, let me turn off my filter. Chroma key. Okay. Oh, and get banned on Twitch. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Okay, well, I know what we can do. Let's see. I can put my hand in front of stuff, which people find even more suggestive than showing this stuff, which is kind of fun. Okay, so here's this is Joseph Shepard, Anatomy: A Complete Guide for Artists. I paid $18.95 in November, or maybe not November. Maybe that's just when it was priced. Oh. Sorry, lady. Give me a second. I knocked over my. Oh no. Nope. I actually think it's fun to do this. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna put my mic up on that thing. Yeah, it's more fun to cover her, guys. Okay. Artistic coolness that you have this book. Nice. What I like about this book, so this is, in this superb guidebook, a skilled practitioner of figure drawing demonstrates how to achieve mastery of anatomy through careful, knowledgeable articulation of muscles and bones lying beneath the skin. Okay, so why don't we show a thing I don't have to change. Okay, well, first of all, I mean, how naked are we? Like, if we show skeleton, is that like really more naked than naked, or what? What do you guys think? Oh no, that one has. Oh, there's two. If there was only one, I could cover that. Okay. Wait. Okay, this is pretty innocuous. Called the Austin Power Shot. So here is some some skeleton stuff. Talks about the bones and everything, and it's all labeled. But of course, we're not often drawing skeletons, so there's a lot of like fleshy people here. And great, I love halftone drawings. So let's take a look. Let's find a page where there's only one set of things I need to cover. Can we do that? Well, here, let's look. Here is, look at this is lovely. I love halftone drawings. 32-bit kid, thank you so much for the bits, fantastic. Oh, Gomansum often drawing skeletons. But this is lovely. We can see how everything inserts into everything else. More Naked Than Naked is a hit song by Rob Skeleton, the brother of Rob Zombie. I do want to show actual pictures here. Okay, we'll show... and they actually also have, some line drawings, also of how muscles like attach to bone, right? Really nice. But I will show you the really good stuff in here is the fleshy people. Show me something that won't get me in trouble. Oh, hands. Hands are still okay, right? So I actually like these renderings of hands more than the other Bridgman book that we were showing the other day, right? That's a lot better in terms of showing volume. Oh no, did I do a nip slip? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I probably did because I keep on opening and closing this book. So shameful. Okay, I really like the renderings of the people. If I only, I don't have enough hands to cover everything though. Let's see. Okay, I can cover both of these fellows. Okay. Those are great. No, wait, sorry. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I got it. Okay, there. Huh? Post-it notes would be excellent. I need bigger hands. Hold on, I'm gonna move my hands one more time. Okay, wait. We'll try to show a different. We'll show a different one. Okay, how about a bum? This is not even a rendered bum. Okay, This guy's got a bit going on here, but how about just a non-rendered buttock? Can we get away with non-rendered buttock? A little hop on the left, right one. This fellow, I'm holding my fingers here for a certain reason, but those are just lines. That's not even a bum. Okay, one more. So many naked people in this anatomy book. I don't know what to do. Okay, how about... Come on. Come on, Joseph Shepard. Didn't you think about showing stuff on Twitch when you made this book? Okay, wait. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. I don't have enough hands. I'm so sorry, lady. We can't show you. One more. Okay, I'll show some ears. That should be fine. Okay, here, fine. Have a page of ears. Have a page of ears. That's the best I can do. Yeah, some Twitch employee staring at stream unblinking has her hand hovering over the big red button. Yes, Fractal Mike, I did base the rooms in Crimson Diamond on the board game Clue or Cluedo. Yes, Clue as it's called in North America, and I actually have, if you want, I can show the Clue board that I have that inspired me on during our talk. Naked Ears. This book was made, hold on, okay. Hold on, I can tell you when this was published. This was published... well, originally, this Dover edition first published in 1992. I did not buy this in 1992, but it was first published in 1992, this particular edition. But copyright 1975, so I think maybe some of this was 1975. But yeah, okay, that's good. So I think maybe we got away with it, so that's good. Oh, and my I was struggling so much I moved my captions? Is that what happened? Okay. Okay, Fractal Mike, I will try to remember to add that to my stuff, because I was going to put board games, but I did not. Okay. Yeah, Fractal Mike, you should be saving those questions. I do have a list of questions I will be sharing with you. Okay. Kinney Games, thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, again, I recommend anyone who loves EGA text parser games to follow Kinney and all these other wonderful, wonderful people and their projects. Bill Kuhn, the big question, what about certain brown paper bag magazines? Does that count as art? Yeah, sure. I mean, they had highly trained photographers. They had sets. They had, makeup people and hair people. And yeah, absolutely, that's art. All right. Okay. Back to the work. I hope everyone's wide awake now. We saw, we saw some naked folk. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna move my fellow over too. Yeah, I mean we did show that marble statue guy, and Oh, wow. I think I even pressed... Okay, there we go. I gotta move this marble thing. Because he's too centered in this area. Okay. Oh, scene change. Thank you, TV Prime. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think when I was trying to do the scene change before, oh no, not that. Go away. I had accidentally, when I was struggling to cover all the evil nudity, I pressed my keyboard can pair with 3 different machines, and I pressed one of the buttons, so it wasn't I didn't do the scene change when I thought I did. Okay. Yes. So this fellow, I'm going to put him more behind. Oh no! Oh, this guy, yeah. Do I have auto select on? No, I don't. Okay, good. Oh no, what? Stop it. This one. Okay. What I could probably make Santa make him a bit wider, actually. Oops. No clothes. Yeah, Snowy Pine, good to see you, by the way. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, Kinney Game Signal Echo is... I have not played the demo yet, but yes, I need to, because it does look very excellent. And Kinney was a reporter, and so can give you that level of realism in terms of being a reporter. Ha! Beta Human says, after trying to find the vanishing points in this current image, seems like the best option would be just to clean things up into non-perspective projection. Yeah, I mean, this does not reflect reality. Yeah, probably actually, like, the tops of these shelves I need to fix. But, okay. Probably there. And then I can put the other part of him. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, if you take any Sierra adventure game background that kind of like is in a room interior, I do challenge you to break down the perspective, because it does not hold up. Oops. Oh, he's peeping now. That's much better. Deluxe Text asks, where are Nancy and her boss going to sit within this space? In the I will show you where. This all in group 4. They are going to be so Nancy is sitting at this stool, and her boss is not her boss is not going to be sitting. He just walks up to her. Yeah, Beta Human, yeah. Sierra perspective was really on point, so to speak. Yeah, I can make the argument that I'm being true to that whole thing, but I'm just trying my best, and this is what we get. Actually, yeah, I can probably just color that in with the magenta. Okay. And then I could probably even suggest the rest of him just in the dark, maybe, because this is going to be all kind of dark. Deluxe Text Sierra perspective more on parser until 1991 or so. Aw, Fractal Mind Mike, if you're looking for more work, Julia, you could make a new game plus mode where Nancy has a lot of rude and mean dialogue choices, make the entire cast cry. I actually, when I first started the game, I had a difficulty um, where there was an actual chandelier in the hallway, on the ceiling that, yeah, if you walked in the middle of the carpet, like in a Colonel's Bequest, it would fall and kill you. I never actually animated that, but I did do like a difficulty slider, and I was gonna have stuff like that in the game, but I decided against it. Because I just didn't have it in me. Oh man, I wonder if I can dig up that old screenshot that had that. I don't know if I have that still. New stress goal? No! No, we're not doing jackass mode. It's not, it's not the tone. It's gentle. It's gentle, nice, cozy. Oh. Why does that look so funny? Ah, see, SH Don makes a very good point. LucasArts did things the easy way by having a much more side-on perspective, also because the aspect ratio for their early games was much wider than it was high, making it less of an issue in many cases as the player couldn't go as deep into the screen. Often, yeah. It's I like that feeling of going deep into the screen, and I never thought that maybe it could be a result of me kind of starting off with Sierra adventure games, but I like the depth in Sierra games. It's totally not a ham. There are in the demo there are 2 deaths in the demo, and there are a few more deaths in the rest of the game. But you kind of have to work for them. I don't make it so like you can die really easily or anything like that. There are warnings. I give people a sporting chance. Yeah, that's definitely... You can see the progress we've made on our little shelf there. Yeah, the deaths in Colonel's Bequest are amazing, and they are random, and I kind of enjoy them, but I don't think I do that for my own game. But I do enjoy them. Yeah, Ace, yeah, I don't have any of those really quick hit deaths where you can just fall off stairs or off a cliff or anything like that. I promise. Yes, Belkun, yeah. More like King's Quest 6. They either from genuine peril or they give warnings. Yeah, I'd like to think so. Where if it's something you clearly shouldn't be doing, and yeah, I give fair warning before anything truly bad happens. Totally not a ham. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Bye bye. And have a great rest of your week. All Death Scenes video on TV Prime. I wonder about that. I guess it would be almost like a spoiler if people wanted to replay and they get, oh, ooh, these two don't work at all. Those two sides of that edge and that edge are not... I gotta shorten this up even more. Uh-oh. That means I'm gonna have to move this. It's fine. Yeah, it's too short. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now I have to move this entire shelf table over, I think. Hmm. Moving the furniture around. It's fine. Has to be done. Oh, nice. Okay, Vilken, you have the pictures of the drape statues? Yeah, they already like have drapes sculpted in. Huh. Yeah, sculpted drapes. Hmm. Yeah, it's getting there. Although now what's kind of bothering me is like weirdly my eye is going to this doorway. I don't know what happened to this doorway. What happened? I must have moved something or something. And yeah, let's look. Actually, what I'm probably going to do is I need to just see what I started with, because I need to remember kind of what I did with this, with the drawers at the front. Okay. So yes, to give us a back progress thing. Woot, doot. Yeah. Okay. Group 4. Oh my goodness. It's not even 10:30 yet. I'm kind of getting tired though. I might have to... and my voice for some reason is going today. I might have to end early or something. Oh, Nancy says in the intro she's learning the filing system. Some more papers, please. Is she? I don't even remember what she's saying. Is she saying that she's learning the filing system? Yeah, I mean, I do want to put like way more clutter in this. Oh, Evilton, go to biometal break. Biomenace break, help her make it work. Oh man, I don't know if I'm up for it. I'm losing steam tonight, you guys. She said she's learning the filing system. I have no recollection of this. Um. My gosh. Yeah, don't know. Da, 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 da. Okay. That has to move over, that's for sure. What part? Like during the intro sequence? Is she saying that? When does she say that? Does she say that to Kimmy on the train? Deluxe Tux, thank you so much for being here. In fact, I'm on mic as well. Have a good night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. It's always good to see you. Okay, no, when the professor comes in here with the paper. Oh, okay. Oh boy. I'll take your word for it. Oh my gosh. Maybe I needed like a snack or something. Oh, you're still... Okay, Fractal Mind Mic's still working. Gotcha, okay. Done this in 3s. Oops. And of course, as a reminder, Nightbot remind me, Fractal Mind Mike, I will be on stream with Fractal Mind Mike on Monday. Monday. I'm gonna be on stream with Fractal Mind Mike on. I was gonna say Saturday. Oh my gosh, Friday. Friday, Kinyobi. I'm gonna be on stream with Fractal Mind Mike on Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. And we're gonna talk Crimson Diamond. We're gonna talk games and all kinds of stuff. So please do come to that if you can, or watch the VOD that Mike will probably at some point put on his channel. And yeah. Friday. Oh, 10 p.m. for you. Try to make it nice. 11:30 p.m. for you, Evil Tonic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, for Fractal Mind Mike, I think it's like midnight or something. After, and he would have been streaming for hours already. But yeah, so goes it with all that time zone stuff as we had mentioned. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure eventually it can be seen somewhere else. But yeah, it'll be a nice time. And yeah, I gotta remember to my clue board and all that. Midnight. Okay, you're also going to be unsealing a sealed copy of Thimbleweed Park earlier in that stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's really exciting. There are my links again. I mentioned that there was a Crimson Diamond Gazette last week that came out. Those come out every month. You can subscribe on crimsondiamond.com. There is, of course, a playable demo of this game on Steam and itch.io that were newly new and improved with new and improved art and other stuff. Also, yeah, I mean, whenever I stream, I tweet out on Twitter that I do that on Mastodon as well. Yes, all those things. Okay. And I guess with these, I'm gonna actually not make them the one pull. I like to have the handle type of pull, so let's just get those on there. Oh no! Fractal Mind Mike, you've subscribed, but you have not received the newsletter. I wonder if it ended up in spam, or I could check the mailing list for the mailing address. The email address. I could check that for you. See if what its fate has been. Oh, it might be the promotions curse if it's Gmail. Okay. Cool. I'll be able to like check the announce list thing if it's there or not. Yeah, let's just copy and paste a bunch of handles. Actually, you know, I should be looking at drawers because yeah, drawers, they're not just drawers and drawers and drawers. There have to be spacers between these drawers, so let's just do that. Okay. Google Apps Suite. Okay. Yeah, let's do this right because drawers aren't just drawers. Uh-oh, that's not... Let's move this over. Oh no. Okay, Fractal my mic. If you tell, like, yeah, I mean, you can message me the email address and I can check, and I can try to manually add it to the list as well. Now this one has to move over now. I should be looking at some reference, but that's it's just this kind of a night that kind of tired tonight, so I'm not gonna look for reference for this today. Yeah. The bottom one as well. But you've seen this type of storage in like those long flat drawers that museums have that are just full of specimens and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Just send me a message. In fact, I'll find Mike. Purple. Wonder if I should put a shadow under that drawer pull. Cypress D, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Looking good. Everything's looking good. Yeah, I'm pleased with this so far. It's not like anything vaguely resembling perspective, but I can just say that I'm doing the Sierra style. These are not... These drawers are not the same size. Okay. I'm gonna move all this over. Let's move all this over 1 pixel. There we go. I think I put too many shadows on the drawer pull. It's better before. Fractal Mind Mike says, you can just call me Mike if you like, or Fractal, or Supreme Emperor, Ruler of the Galaxy, seen and unseen, conqueror of all kings and dominions. Alright, Mike. I'll call you Mike. From now on, I will try. Cosmic Void 3, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Cosmic Void 3, that's another perfect time to drop the EGA tag, of which Cosmic Void is one of the wonderful EGA text parser adventure game creators. Please do follow. And Cosmic Void 3 also does non-EGA, non-text parser adventures like Corruption Within and Blood Nova, among many other wonderful things. Is it just me, or is there more than one green? Yes, is there more than one green closet? Yeah, I was just looking at my old one here, Cosmic Void 3, as a guide. But to the actual one, this actual scene only has the one. But I'm gonna have to move this one over. Oops. That's fine. That whole thing has to be moved. It's getting there. I guess there's no time like the present to move this object. I think what I'll use for this is I'm gonna use... I'm trying to think of the laziest way to do this. And maybe it'll be this. I don't know. I like a quick mask. Alright. That's the selection. Oh. Actually, nope. This is more. Here. Okay. There we go. Oh. Here. Copy paste that, so that's the desk. Oh yeah, there's a lot of work left to do on this. Sauce of TX. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Do you think Ronco would get Winnick secretly lurking here sometimes? I'd like to think so. If they were feeling nostalgic. I don't know how nostalgic they get, but if they were. I do have a super big soft spot in my heart for CGA LucasArts adventure games. Rhonda, you sure, Mike? You also like to think so. Feels good, man. I would like to think so. There's something nice about this stuff. I guess this is a good time to just fill in the rest of this. This. Oops. Fill in the bookshelf. Okay. Great. Rasmus says, copy paste some junk from the lodge storage rooms for quick win. I'm not above it. I'm definitely not above that. For sure. But the actual stuff in the room is not what takes the long time. It's just all this... all the big stuff in the room. Just trying to get that all working. So once all this is done, this is the hard part. Oops. Oh, Davor, good to see you. Hello, peeps. Happy Crimson Tuesday, Davor. Whew. Oh no! Taking care of poor wife Sicky. She's going to bed. Ms. Davor. Get well soon. Here's desk. Oh no! Just desk. What? Why is this not... Oh, because I guess I didn't erase the rest of that layer. There we go. There we go. Desk. Desk. Desk wherever we want it. Probably something like there. That leaves a lot of room to walk between the shelf and the desk, which is a problem. You'll let her know, Tim. I appreciate that. That's good. That's really cute. I gotta fix this globe. I'll fix it later. That's that. That's that. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Hold on. I'm going to mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself, and I gotta eat something because I'm starving. Okay, okay, okay. Mike.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okay, thank you for your patience. Hold on, I'm gonna mute one more time and then clear my throat again really loud. Okay, yes, thank you, Dave. That was nice to hear. Oh, I'm so glad. TV Prime, you mentioned, and hopefully on GOG. I didn't know this, but apparently on GOG there's this whole request system where you can vote for something to be added to GOG. And the Crimson Diamond is one of those games. So if you do want to see it on GOG, if you look up GOG Crimson Diamond, there's some page you can go to like upvote the idea of having it on there. Okay, all right. Oh yes, thank you, TV Prime. Just put the link for GOG.com wishlist games, the Crimson Diamond. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't even like clicked on that myself to like, excuse me, upvote myself. Yeah, I don't know how, I haven't really paid too much attention to it today, but there it is. Okay. Back at it. So we have about 10 more minutes before we get into our Mortville Manor thing. The food has kind of reinvigorated me somewhat. Now I'm trying to see what sticks out to me immediately as being annoying. And it might be these shelves. I might try something interesting with the shelves. This particular shelf is kind of bothering me. And I'm going to try something really bad with it. You're hungry? Fact on my mic. What kind of snacks do you have, Mike? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... There are these really great tools here in Transform that you can distort stuff to sort of like try to make the angle better. Of course, it's going to be really messy and jaggedy with pixel art. But this is really nice because you can start like really trying to like change stuff. And like some of these have different settings. So with this one, if I was just trying to subtly change the angle, I could try that. And then I would have to clean it up myself, but it's not as big of a deal. And actually, what I'd want to do with that is just get rid of this bottom part so I can see properly. It works, of course, better on stuff that's not as low resolution, but it's a good trick. But I'll try that again, actually. I should have saved that selection, darn it. Hold on, I will save that selection. This... Okay. So save that selection. I'm going to just duplicate that so I have that one to start with. Just going to clean up the bottom of this so I can see that angle being changed. Because yeah, there's something about this that I'm still not quite liking. I mean, it's off, but it's not off in the way that I want it to be off. Okay, so let's try the setting of skew. That might be as far as it needs, but I'll put this one below, actually. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to do. This one. Yeah, that might be as much as it needs. Oh yeah, the metal shelves definitely need, there needs more life on there. Oh wow, Fractal Mind Mike. Friend has homegrown pomegranates? Oh man. Oh, passion fruit. Homegrown passion fruit, that's amazing. Pears and almonds. Super healthy, very nice. Yeah, that was not... I'm going to try this and just clean that up and see how I feel about it. Ooh. Okay. Something. These shelves, these will be filled with stuff. I'm gonna soon give up on them, and that's gonna be okay. Oh man, why? They definitely don't look right though. Maybe it's just the first one. Hold on. I'm getting really hung up on this. something here. That's not working for me. Yeah, there's something going on that's funky here. Why is it so bad? The gray is too wide? Yeah, it could very well be. The funkiness, I don't know, the funkiness, the problem is this bookshelf is bothering, and yeah, maybe the gray is too wide. I think that's, yeah, definitely, that already feels better. Oh my goodness. The angle of the shelves is kind of bothering me. And yeah, and these shelves, there's a problem here too, I think. And all this will be hidden too, that's the sad part. And I'm just getting hung up on it. Gray should be getting less light than the black back from overhead. Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. These should be reversed. Could try that. We could definitely try that. Maybe that's what's throwing me off? Extend cabinet edges and won't align with the shelves a bit different angle. I think it's fine. Maybe. Like the gray backing black side. Yeah, we can leave it like that for now. Personally, I like the gray backing black. Okay, yeah, gray backing black side. Gotcha. Giving the light. Yes, because the closet beside it has the lighter color here and then the darker color on the side. So yeah, that's kind of good. And it's 10:28. Look at that. It's time. It's nearly time to do the Mortville Manor. So we're gonna move on, I think. We're gonna move on. Oops. Okay. I'm pleased. Oh, and I guess what I can also do with this actually something I should probably do, is just fill this stuff in with the dark gray. Oops. Because it looks weird. I mean, it won't be outlined with blue necessarily, but you know, just they wouldn't be just blue. So this is just something I'm gonna do for future. Okay, perfect. 10:30. We got there. We got there. That's gonna be a good place to stop, I think. Let me just save this in my Google Drive. Okay. We made it. Yes, eating with, yeah, we're definitely going to put some fun stuff on the shelves, but that's going to be like the last thing. Good progress. Yeah, I think we did well tonight. Good art stream, you guys. Yeah, the world is not built for tall people. Also, to be fair, the world is not built for people my height either, so it's just a tough thing to deal with. Okay, next thing is Mortville Manor. I'm going to change my tag. Great. Okay. You know what comes first? We're doing what I learned in my spreadsheet. So, oh, nope, not that. Spreadsheet. Okay. Can I actually, like, make this smaller? Does that? No, that's not a thing. Okay. So this is, you've seen all my wonderful spreadsheet before with all these different questions that you start the game with and all the different characters that you start the game with. You can talk to these people. Yeah. Yes, the long-awaited spreadsheet. Okay, you did the work. We provided the distraction and company. No, honestly, distraction and company is like worth its weight in gold. I will say that. In my long life, I have learned this, and to be true. The average adult male has less than 2 legs. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Okay, but there are some questions that you don't open up until you ask people certain things, or you find certain things, or you go to certain places with Mortville Manor. Now, one of the things that we opened up is the questions about Muriel, who was Julia's lady in waiting. Julia, of course, was the victim, Julia de Franck. You are her friend, and you're tasked with investigating her murder. Now, these questions for Muriel open up when you find a photo or painting, a photo of Muriel in the attic or in another room. And you can ask a few people about the picture. Not a lot of people know about the photo in the attic, but you can ask Guy and Max about the photo in the attic, and they will identify the person in the photo as Muriel. And when you get that question, you get the other questions. You get questions about Muriel's relationships, Muriel and yourself, but you don't get this question. You don't get Muriel's disappearance. The only way you open up Muriel's disappearance as a question is if you ask Leo about Muriel's relationships. And he says, "Very educated person, her abrupt leaving a year ago surprised me and caused me great sorrow." After this question, after that response, you open up the question about Muriel's disappearance. I will read you what everyone has said about Muriel's disappearance. Pat said a little over a year ago she decided to leave in the night. Bob said in any case she wasn't meant to live here. Ava repeats. Guy says, for me it remains the biggest of all mysteries. Max says the last days she was talking about a trip, and then. Some of these are repeated. Yeah. Okay. That's Muriel's disappearance. That's another question that you can open up. The questions about the paintings you can open up when you go to the attic. The answers are, they are in different styles, but not all of them were worth a lot. Bob says Julia loved paintings. Yeah, that's it. Photos in the attic. The other responses you can get that aren't about Muriel says, I've never been looking around in the attic. Most people say that. Or Leo says you can either see through walls or pick a door, which is kind of a funny thing to say. Dave Voice says, I kind of wonder if the player is a character, like how we know Julia doesn't seem like she associates outside the family. She doesn't. We know that as well that she doesn't. There is a well on the property. When you go to the well, you then open questions about the well. Everyone says the well is profound and disturbing. Progress is good. Everyone says that. Questions about the chapel open when you visit the chapel. Pat says it was renovated slightly after the French Revolution. Bob said oldest in the area, 11th century. That's what everyone says. Okay, the coat of arms is open when you look at the coat of arms in the dining room. Most everyone says, too bad motto doesn't appear here. This is beautiful, very old and beautiful. That's it. The question about Julia's bedroom, I think, opens up when you try to visit her room, which is the first one on the right in the landing. Everyone says ask Leo about it. And Leo says, I closed her door after her death and I'd like it to remain like this for a while. We have not seen Julia's body yet in this game. We are Jerome Long, a famous private investigator. Receives letter from childhood friend Julia DeFranc requesting he investigate strange events at Mortville Manor. Upon arrival, Jerome is informed of Julia's death. Storm approaching, investigator begins searching the manor. That's what we have to work from. Manuscripts. If you find any manuscripts in the game, and there are plenty, you open up this question. Most people say grimoires, parchments, and manuscripts. It is Leo's realm. In fact, everyone says that except for Leo, who says, you are sure curious, it's not worth anything. There are engravings in the cellar, and this opens up after you visit the cellar. Most people say, hey, that's a place I've never visited. Max says, according to Leo, seems the moons are most recent. And Leo says, even under this weather, you managed to find a sun. And finally, there's a question about secret passages, and this opens up after visiting the cellar. And everyone says, of course, and ghosts too. I guess they don't believe there are secret passages. Leo says, if there are any secret passages, I have never found them. I don't know why we learn about secret passages when visiting the cellar. There are some symbols of moons and suns carved into the pillars, which might be why we ask that, but there's not really a good reason for asking that. Which brings us to the game. Here we are. I had it prepped. Let me turn my music off. Let me turn this music down, because we know what Mortville Manor is like. We'll do a sound check for Mortville Manor. Let me know if this is too loud. You are alone, yeah. Sound check, how is that? Good, quiet. Yeah, you want this to be quiet, because this is a real startle. This is the cellar, by the way. And yeah, we can see that there are these, look, there are these, like, diamond-shaped... Oh, a diamond-shaped opening. I actually didn't realize there was an opening here. I'm not carrying anything because I keep getting kicked out, and I wanted to learn this game before I did anything with that. But yes, apparently there's a diamond-shaped opening here. But yeah, there are engravings. And where are my... Oh no, where are my Mortville Manor notes? Oh my goodness. They just belong here because I only play this here. Oh no, where are they? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I remember what I need to do, so I'm just going to do that. We're going to start again because I've just been letting this play and I don't know if time goes by. No, my not those notes. I had like a map that I made with where all the objects are, and I don't know where that is right now. Anyway, that's okay. I think I remember where I need to go. Okay. Don't worry about this. Yes, we all know this. Okay, now. I mentioned I learned how to make, how to use certain items. And this is an item. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm going to try to choice on screen. I think this is where the item is. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, this is where one of the items is that I use to get to the new place. Where's the other one? Oh my gosh. Oops. Yeah, I I need new notes to find the notes. It's true. Where? Okay. Hopefully I can just muddle through this. Yes. Okay, so this is something I do need to get there. So there's a rope there, and I need to get the other rope. There are 2 ropes in this game at least. Is the other rope upstairs in the attic? I think it's upstairs in the attic. Oh, 81th. Everything is nicely rendered. Okay. I think the rope is in one of these one of these drawers. No, okay, good. Perfect. Okay. So I have I have 2 ropes now. Okay, that's important. It's not just for show, which is kind of shocking. Okay. Going outside. Okay. Behind the manor. There's this well. Okay. If you have something in your hand, this indicates it's in your hand, I can attach rope here. Okay? I can also try to go in the well. Oh, I didn't have to use both. That's interesting. Because once I tried to do it, and it said the rope didn't reach all the way, and then I had to use both ropes. But yes, it makes me want to go in and rip all the object box. This is gorgeous. All the object backgrounds. So let's see here. Let's look what we have. So we have some astrological, like zodiacal symbols here, I suppose. And so I guess I should take a picture of this. Okay. Um, and this is where I stop. After I've discovered this, I just to say, okay, well, I'm gonna leave this, and I'm gonna leave the discovery to us all. And I don't know what's gonna happen now. Old engraving. Okay. I wonder if I can enter that area or push things or enter this. Can I in the water? Oh, congestion, the deadly flu. You are stuck here. Your whole case sinks. Oh, slowly beneath. I should have saved the game. Raguyan, the Zodiac killer was Crimson Diamond all along. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's try that again. I will save it this time before we go down the well. That was silly. Sorry. Okay. Right. Okay, we got this, though. We got this. Okay. Searching self and searching act is different. Gorgeous ring. Gorgeous pen. Gorgeous book. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Take. Oh, Eva, hi, bye. To the attic. And then search. Take rope, just in case. Because although it looked like I didn't need them, I could have sworn I had to take both. Okay, more. Okay. Outside. Behind. Well. Save. We're gonna save one. Okay. We have everything. We've got I could have sworn I did both, so let's do that. Tie to this. Let's take the rope, attach to this, and then let's go into the well. Too deep in the well. See, that's the weird thing, because when I did the too deep the first time, I had thought I used both ropes. Can I enter the well? In the well, too deep. Okay, let's just load. Let's use one rope. And then let's enter the well. Okay. Okay. Here we are. We can see all this. I wonder if this just opens up questions to ask people. Or, like, this is clearly something, right? Enter. Attach. Nothing in hand. Okay. Oh, nope. Rope. Attach. Tie to here. No. Listen. You are too curious. I've delved too deep and too greedily. Remember that letter above the well from last time? About the well. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll look at the note about the well from last time. Because I did take pictures. Okay, yes. So the well said, like a deep stony stare, a solitary eye that points towards the stars, the artery that links heaven and hell. You must fathom these depths, keeping hold of that which is and will become. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, from the first Monday to the first Sunday, plunging from one day to the next, your will, next your is or will become. Carrying your burden with love and light, the smallest oversight will seal your fate. Yeah, Rocky Johan. This is where Balrog shows up. Okay, we were actually talking about some of these like these symbols, right? Because this is the symbol for Venus, this top one. This is the symbol for Taurus, I think. This one is Mars. This is Neptune, I'm supposing. I thought this was the sun, but that's the sun. Are you supposed to push these in order or something? Like Monday is Moon Day. Can we push? Okay. Force, knock, leave, raise, listen, look, place, read, scratch, search. Probe. Sound seems normal. Attach, close, enter, force. Knock. No. Open. No. Hmm. Center one might be the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, I also, Dave, would like how you can find the bodies in random areas in Colonel's Bequest. I thought that was a really nice touch that they didn't have to do. Okay, force, knock, knock. I tried knock. Search. The water's rising fast, freezing your last illusions. Before you have time to react, you are dead. Plunging from one day to the next, your is or will become. Carrying your burden with love and light, the smallest oversight will seal your fate. Wow, guys, it's a time sequence. Oh, okay. So this water rising up will drown. There are symbols. Let's see what happens if I go down the well. I see the symbols. I come back up, and then maybe if I can ask people about the symbols or something. Yeah, fractal mode, Mike. Yeah, super replayable. The kernel's quite super replayable. Let's attach. Go in the well. We're just gonna see this stuff, and then we're gonna go back up. Although this looks empty, and I don't know what that is. Anyway, we're gonna go back out. We're gonna enter. Let's go to the chapels. There's sometimes people in the chapel. Okay, I tell a lie. There's nobody in the chapel. Okay, so let's find out. Let's ask any of these people just to see if any new questions have opened up. Okay, Devo says, A maple mystery, the center symbol is an alchemical symbol for the sun, but could be other things too. Yeah, because like in the Zodiac, I thought that was the sun, but then we actually have a sun with rays, so I really don't know. Okay, okay. Okay, so we didn't get any new questions from entering the well. This is the same question that I told you about when you see the location of the well, you get this question. Open. So that didn't help to just go down there. And gold. Okay, gold. That's good to know too. Was gold mentioned? Gold is not mentioned in the weird manuscript. But yeah, I mean, if you go to the cellar, there are these other symbols where you can ask about them, and there's that diamond-shaped hole here, which I guess we can start looking for stuff with a deep diamond-shaped opening. I guess we will try looking for something with a diamond-shaped. That's a diamond-shaped end. That's the only other lead I really have. I can't believe that I didn't actually see that before. But yeah, I guess that'll be our first order of business. Let's just go to all the places and look for something with a diamond shape. And right now, like the map I had before wouldn't really help because I didn't really keep note of what the objects specifically look like. There was a wooden rod I feel like might be helpful, but anyway, we'll start our search now. Diamond shape end. Okay, that's not going to be that. Maybe a pen? I'll take it just in case. Paintbrush, no. Gold and sun are associated, yeah. I would think so. No, that's not what I wanted. Search. Okay, nope. Diamond shaped end, nope, okay. Keys. Not really. I'm just going to take them because I like to take the keys. We have not yet to use any cause to use them yet. Nope, that's not a diamond-shaped end. Maybe there's a diamond ring or something? I don't know. Nope. Okay. Kitchen, I don't think... Was there anything searchable in the kitchen? I don't think so. Oh, there... Never mind, there is. Did I search these before? Pipe, no diamond shape. So, yeah, we were saying Cecinapa and Peep. Shoehorn, diamond shape? Not really. Well, I'll take it anyway. Perhaps an item from the coat of arms, Maximus says. Ooh, that's a good possibility. More keys. I will go to the coat of arms room next. And see. Razor, no. Okay. Hey, Leo. The atmosphere is oppressive. Gun in the kitchen. Pills. Diamond shape end. Okay. Let's go to the dining room. Let's take a look at that coat of arms. Diamond shaped end. Well, the ring or the dagger it might look like. But yeah, I mean, we gotta go. I'm so sorry. We're just gonna go through all these things looking for something with a diamond shaped end. Riveting. I'm so sorry that this is I thought maybe there'd be more to that location, but as I feared that there wasn't. This can't be opened. I have keys actually. Let's do the keys. Put? No, that just puts the keys beside no, that doesn't do anything. Candle. Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness. After this, oh man, then we get booted. Okay. After this playthrough, you guys, I'm probably gonna finally consult a walkthrough for next time because this game is hard. I'm not getting any better at it. I figured out as much as I can possibly figure out. And yeah, I can't now I can't even remember if there's anything in our own room. No, okay. I don't think there's anything in this room. Oh my goodness. What does this game want to get us to day 2? I have no idea. We've never seen day 2. We just keep getting kicked out. Diamond shaped end and then the rope is what we are looking for. There was, like I said, a wooden rod in one of these rooms, but anything can have a diamond shaped end or like a diamond ring. But yeah, next time we're just gonna consult a walkthrough. We gave it a good try, I think. I can accept that. I've stopped like closing stuff. I'm beyond it now. I'm so sorry how boring this is. Oh yeah, we thought maybe shoehorn. Maybe you could shoehorn it open. We can hold like 6 things, I think. So we can try a few candidates. Oh, TV Prime, you played this years ago on the Amiga? You remember nothing about it. I don't blame you for playing nothing, for remembering nothing about it. How far did you get? A reel of thread. Bilkun says, I've sometimes said that replaying the Colonel's Book quest over and over must feel like the movie, must feel more like the movie Groundhog Day than any other game. This game is also kind of Groundhog Day because it won't advance to the next day. Yeah, I feel a little bit trapped right now. So that's another reason why we should probably consult a walkthrough next time. You honestly don't remember? I honestly don't blame you for not remembering TV Prime. This game. I think this is the washroom. Yep. Hammer. Diamond shape? Uh, Probably not. I'll take it. Oops. Choice on. Oh no. No. This is the room with the rope, which we do need, so that's good. No, Ava, leave. I need your rope. No, you have nothing useful to say. Anyway, we can get the other rope from the attic if all else fails. And looks like we only really need one, apparently, so I thought we needed two. Guy's gonna block. Oh, this is the locked door. Yeah, this is the door. This is apparently where Julia's body is, but I swear we've been in there once and there was nothing there. I think it might have been a glitch, or I don't know if we got there, just maybe there's a certain window of opportunity that you can get that. Diamond shaped. Diamond shaped. Diamond shaped. No. Oh yeah, one of these rooms had something under a pillow. Let's try again this room. Yeah, this is the locked door. It's probably not gonna be open. Nope. Yeah, okay. Oh no, well, definitely the way we learned about secret passages is going to the cellar, although I just don't have any idea why. Dramatic music. Bathroom. Nope. Oh my goodness. Through all this stuff. Nope, diamond end. Maybe take it. Hey Pat. Pat's gonna stop me from getting in here. Nope. Maybe this has got the diamond end. Maybe let's take both daggers. I don't know. They should be called different things, right? The two different kinds of daggers. After this, okay, we still have some time. Okay, I'm gonna go through all the stuff, get the rope, and then we're gonna try all the diamond shaped things in the diamond shaped hole. Is that diamond shaped at the ouch? I'll take it. And oh yeah, I should save. Let's save now. 2. Save 3. Yeah, that's good. Good point, Mouse Miss. Okay. Oh, we just were here. Okay. One on the end. Did we just seriously we're just here? I'm losing my mind. Max. Okay. That sound, the da 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 da, sounds like a pie plate being like punched in and out. Okay, impossible, you're loaded. Okay. I don't think the hammer is what we need, so I'm going to select the hammer and put it in here. Take this instead. We have one of those already. Nope. Okay. I guess I guess what I'll do is I'll take what I have right now because I am fully loaded, and then we can see if any of these fit the bill. The idea of this game is to investigate a murder, and I don't. There's no reason to go down this well, and or go to the cellar. I mean, no, I didn't search myself. Oh, see, this is what I wanted. The wooden rod. Okay, good. Take. Nope. Impossible loaded. Pistol. Okay, the pistol's not gonna do it. Okay, that's what I wanted. And then I will save. I'll save on top of 3 because that's what I did want. Nope. Okay, saving on 3 again. Don't save on 1. Okay, save on 3. Going to... Okay, the cellar's only accessible from some of these rooms. We're going to go to the cellar. Wooden rod. Let's try to attach to this. No. Enter this. Close, force, knock, leave, raise, listen, look, place. Oh, that worked? What? Okay. No. Oh, okay, it didn't put it in the thing, did it? No, it just put it on the floor. Is there just... Okay, let's try that again. Knock, leave, raise, listen, look, open, place. Okay, so place is just gonna drop it. Probe. Okay, action. Okay, probe. With this. The sound seems normal. Yeah, user friendliness to the Mac. Actually, I should save it. I'll save it on 4 because we're just trying stuff. I don't even know which one to try. And eat, enter, force. Smash. Nope. Force, knock, leave, raise. Listen, look, open, place. So, nope. Well, let's pretend like that actually worked. Let's try, what was it? Enter? No. Okay, I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Can I hide myself? Hide self here? Okay. Hide myself here? Hide. I can't hide myself here. That's nice. Yeah, Dave, I'm surprised the game doesn't just delete all your save files when you're kicked out at the end of the day. Yeah, well, I mean, well, it does keep track of the questions you've asked even beyond saving. I don't know how to use this stuff. I don't even know how to try. Wouldn't, okay, attach, close, eat. Eat? Oh, if you choose eat, it just warps you to the dining room. No, everyone's here. Someone enters, looks surprised, and says nothing. Okay, let's hide. Oh, everyone just left. Attach? Okay, so we'll try attach again. We know that that one worked that other time. Okay, no. And place just... It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't do... Place is not it. Okay, I forgot how to get it back. Okay, whatever. A dagger. Let's try attach a dagger to this. I don't know. Yeah, we could have just missed a secret meeting or overheard conversation. Yeah, maybe there's a time that was supposed to be. but with dagger. Close, enter force. Leave, raise, lift, this. It's definitely not place. Take. Okay. Okay, I have the wooden rod again. It just knows that it's there, and it didn't tell me that there's no visual cue. Yeah, I'm stumped. I'm stumped. I gave it my all. I don't know how to even try to put stuff in this hole. Let's just try everything. Close. We know eat. We know what eat does. Force. Smash. We know what smash does. Knock. Not just anywhere. Leave? Okay, no. That's not it. Leave. Just leave just randomly leaves. Raise. This. Listen. You could hear a pin drop. Okay. Look. Here. Deep diamond shaped opening. Open. Opening. Read. Scratch. Scratch got an itch. Search. Opening. No, shoot. No. Load. Oh my gosh. Wait. Load for. Okay. Okay, sleep. Don't sleep. Smell. Sniff. Probe. Probe with this. Take. Diamond shaped opening. Turn. Diamond shaped opening. Wait. Half an hour passes. Wait any longer? No. Yeah, I don't know why they were here and why they were surprised and left abruptly. I am stumped. I don't know how to try to even put stuff in this hole. Is that a doorway looking thing? Okay, the Amiga commands, okay. Have put instead of place, it puts the dagger in the puts one of the daggers in the hole. Well, let's try one of the daggers then. Because I do have two different flavors of dagger. Let's try putting dagger in hole, even though put place. Uh, there's already something. Okay, so there is something in there. Okay, maybe it's the other one. 'Cause that did do something. This is very confusing. Oh my god. Thank you, TV Prime. Thank you. Because you know what? I was kind of already. The interface is so bad, I didn't know that I was even trying anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was gonna leave early. I was just gonna be like, I'm done for the night. But now we can't. Yes, I follow the passage. Before going any further, you decide to look back on the knowledge you gained. Did she commit suicide? Was she murdered? I don't know anything about Julia's murder. I've Julia is what I know the least about. I feel like. What is this? I this is a quiz? Okay. Okay. Let's okay. 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 Can I first question is, can I save there? No, of course not. Okay. Let's look at let's look at the spreadsheet. I never thought I'd be saying this, but let's look at the spreadsheet again. Okay, Julia's death. What does everyone have to say about Julia's death? Oh my gosh, where? Okay. Pat. Maybe the goal of the remake is to make it playable. Okay. Yes, progress is progress, trash gutter. I agree. Okay, look. Miss DeFrank died from a cold, is what Pat says. Bob said she died from a pulmonary embolism. Ava said pulmonary embolism. Guy says died suddenly, but health was improving. Died of a pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism. Everyone thinks she died of a pulmonary embolism, except for Guy, who said she died suddenly, but health was improving. That's all we know about Julia's death. That's all we know about Julia's death. So she could have, like, if I'm taking everyone's word for it, which I'm not, I'm gonna say she was murdered because Guy, her son, seems to think she was doing better and then died suddenly. Okay, where did the money used for the restoration of the manor come from? Inheritance. Inheritance. What is Leo's hobby? He likes historical research. I can't believe this. Okay. Julie left several clues that are represented in one place. Which one? She left several clues? Monkey Toupee. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Okay, Julie left several clues represented in one place. Okay. Maybe the clue is the photo of Muriel in the attic. Okay, because I'm trying to think of every other item we've ever picked up and whether it stimulated extra questions. Oh my goodness. We don't even know for sure if anyone's rooms are their rooms. Yeah, I'd say attic too, Mouse Miss, because that's what I would, yeah, because the photo. The main clue that led you to the underground door is probably a parchment, because there are lots of parchments. That's probably the safe guess. Dave Orr, thank you so much for the sub. Hooray! Oh my goodness, I super appreciate it. Okay, yeah, okay. The main clue led you. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. The main clue that led you to the underground door. Well, the dagger opened up the door, but I think it was probably a parchment or a letter. Okay, parchment or parchment. How many parchments? Oh my gosh. Were there in the manor? Okay, there were a lot. Okay, I can count them. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Ugh. Yes, I know. 27 months, Dave, or your resub, you're amazing. Okay. Okay, let's count them. One. Okay, some of these are parchments, some of them are letters. I don't know. Oh darn. Cause the graphic for parchments and graphics for letters are the same. One, two, six. I have seven. That's not the answer. Three? How many persons are involved in this story? Okay, I can answer that one. Okay, I'm not even gonna open up the spreadsheet for you guys. I'm just gonna count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So there's 8 people that are in the manor right now. But also, um, not including me, including Julia, 8. So 9 is Julia. 10 is Muriel, because she's another person we've discovered. 10. What is the first name of the unknown character? Muriel. This is actually a nice way to tell players what they need to work. Okay. Muriel had an affair with probably Leo because he was sad that she was gone. Muriel shared an occupation with one other person. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay. Let's look at that together. I don't know, but I do have the spreadsheet. I can't believe the spreadsheet's coming in handy. First of all, it's shocking. Okay. Okay. Muriel's job. Okay, we don't have a question about. Okay, let's look about Muriel. Okay, she was a lady in waiting, so she was like a servant then. She was just, like Max is a servant. Her hobby was history, but she was a lady in waiting, so she was a servant. My gosh. Okay. Okay, servant Max. Oh boy. The game is holding all the info out until now. I know. You realize that certain elements of this investigation remain a mystery for you. Therefore, you must first learn more before undertaking new risks. Just a reminder, I will be on Fractal Mind Mike's stream at 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday, this Friday, March the 24th. Hype Train, yes. I don't know what they do, but thank you guys for the resubs. Okay, can I just try again? Oh, look, there's the dagger now. Okay, let's turn the dagger. Ida, thank you so much for the bits. Oh my gosh. Can I? Okay, now what do I do? Can I take it? How do I? Okay, let's just load it. It's fine. Just load it. Dagger. It's one of these daggers. Put. Put. Place. Okay. It's not even there. That's my problem with this. No. Okay, it wasn't that one. Okay, it was the other one. This dagger. There shouldn't be more than one and one doesn't work. Okay, yes. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Knowledge. Okay. We think she was murdered. Inheritance was the money. That was her inheritance. His is historical research. I still think attic. I do. Main clue. The main clue that led you to the underground door is. This I'm not too sure about. Let's just. Dagger? Should I say dagger this time? Yeah, a putter I think would be a perfect weapon for clue. I guess I'll say dagger this time. Okay, we know there are 10 people in this game. Muriel was having an affair with probably Leo. She shares that with Max. Darn it. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to do what we always do. We're just going to keep on doing this until we get it. I can't believe they let us keep doing this, first of all. Murdered. Inheritance. I'm going to do the ones that I know for sure. Okay, this one we don't know, but we also don't know another one. So let's just keep going with attic and guess this one. Because I tried dagger last time. I tried parchment the other time. Let's try letter this time. 10. Muriel. Max. Oh, shoot. I just did that wrong. Darn it, because I wasn't reading. Damn it. Okay. Load. Load 4. This dagger. Yes. And yes, the rope piece is very clue. Okay, we're going to go with murdered. We're going to go with inheritance. We're going to go with historical research. We're going to go with attic. We're going to go with letter this time. And then we're going to. I think she had the affair. Okay, let's look at her relationships, okay? Let's just go back to that because I'm pretty sure Leo was the only one who was sad that she was gone. But let's just double check that one. But I'm pretty sure we have good information for this. Okay. Muriel's relationships. Okay. Her and Leo shared passion for history, local area. Everyone liked Muriel. Everyone liked a very educated person. Yes, so yeah, I think it was Leo. And Leo is the one. I'm pretty happy and confident that Leo is the one who's having an affair with her. Okay. Okay. Leo, she shared an occupation with Max. No. Next. Load. Okay. Does someone just have the answers? Because I'm in that kind of a mood. Does someone have answers? Okay. Give me the answers. Okay, we're way off here, Rosimus. So even if we get all the answers correct, like this is not the way. Natural causes. Okay, let's do this. She died of natural causes. This wow game. Okay, next. Where did the money used for the restoration of the manor come from? Inheritance? Okay. Anyone else want to have that information at hand. Oh, hold up. Oh, sorry. Hold up. Okay. What is Leo's hobby? Sorry. Yes, thank you, TV Prime. Uh, yes, I forgot that hold up was. How do you even get that though from anything? Research. Okay, yes, we did that one. Okay, Julie left several clues that are representative of what? Of her death by natural causes? I didn't see any doctor's reports or her autopsy. Okay, what are the clues that were left around? Dining room? Sure. The main clue that led you to the underground door is bumbling. Bumbling and happenstance is what led me to this door. How did we get led to this door? Eating with this and getting squashed by a meteorite counts as natural causes, asking for a space janitor. Yeah, none of these answers make any sense. Nothing more than a natural death. Exactly, Sarah Dance Painter. Has there ever been a mystery of in a movie, in a game, in a book where the detective investigates and finds it was natural causes? Parchment. Thank you. Okay. Well, got that one right. How many parchments were in the manor? I mean, really. I Why would I even think this is connected to her death at all? 3. 10 people. I got that one right. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Sarah Dance Painter. Appreciate it. First name of the unknown character, Muriel, right? I got that one right. Okay, who is Muriel having an affair with? Ted Bob 84. I wanted to say there was maybe a Nero Wolfe story or Philip Marlowe that had that outcome. Did people like that book? Is it a popular book? Okay, who is she having the affair with? Was it Guy? Okay. You know what? The response I asked about all these things, but I didn't get any concrete answers from anybody. Okay, Mira shared an occupation with one person who? Who? Oh my gosh, this game. Honestly, you could write some compelling stuff with natural causes where just interesting interpersonal politics happened afterward, Davor says. Okay, I won't discount it completely, but I don't think it's anyone's favorite book. Leo. That's what I thought. Oh, wait, she shared an occupation with. I thought that she shared hobbies with Leo. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got all the answers, but I didn't get in. Okay, answers on YouTube. Okay, let's try the YouTube answers because that for some reason didn't work. I mean, not to say that they made any sense anyway, but none of this makes any sense. Okay, I'll try the YouTube one. Okay, natural causes. Other. Other is an answer. Historical. Dining room. Parchment. 3 parchments. 10 people. Muriel. Guy. Leo. What's more, there are disused traps. Fantastic. Save. Save 5. Okay, I gotta write this down. Oh, jeez. Save 5. Mortville. Past quiz. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. It takes a village. It takes a village to play this. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, let's look. Nothing special. Nothing special. Look. Nothing special. Nothing at all. Look. Nothing special. Look at the tip of thing. Look. Search. Let's just take. No. Take cannonball. This is it? Orb, yeah, we were working orb exactly. Um, Robot Spacer comes upon a lot of orbs in the games he plays. Is there a small hole in the orb? Sure. Yeah, there very well could be. Okay, look at hole in orb. A slot the size of a coin. Okay, this is all this game likes to do. Shoehorn. Put. Am I gonna need a coin? Because there was a coin purse in one of those rooms and I didn't take it. Oh, with a circular movement, the sword slices across you. Guts and intestines spill out all over. A sorry state of affairs. Oh, YouTube has hints if you'd like them. The walkthrough is a whopping 11 minutes. Man, you know how many hours of entertainment we've gotten here? Okay, if it's not anything I'm carrying, if this is not opening with anything I'm carrying, yeah, next time we play this on stream, we are just gonna go with a walkthrough. Let's put a key in there. Rope, shoehorn. Okay, flute. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Load 5. Maybe I can maybe I can tie the rope around the sword or something. Okay, no. Okay. I don't have it now. Thank you. Thank you, Mushrooms. Okay, Immortal Land, good to see you. I dig the graphics of this game. I was going to give it a shot on my own time, but this gameplay looks miserable. Oh my gosh, Immortal Land, yeah, man, oh boy. I can't recommend it. I can't. I can't in good conscience recommend this. Um, at all. It's gorgeous though, but man, no. Just look at some screenshots. Yeah, look at screenshots. Admire, contemplate. Okay, we're gonna look for someone to raid now. This is we're done. We're done with this. I'll leave this up first to admire and contemplate while I go onto my Twitch and see who we could possibly raid. First thing I always look for is someone playing the Crimson Diamond, of course. Next week, I'm not sure. Maybe Dan can come for music. If not, we will come back with more art. We will come back with Mortville Manor armed with a walkthrough. I've had my fill. I'm pretty sure that's this is it. This is it for me. The Crimson Diamond. Let me change also my tag to just chatting because I'm not playing Morphle anymore. Thank you everyone for your patience with watching me do this. Okay, no one's playing it. How about the Crimson Diamond, Chapter 1? We will come back with a vengeance. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, Day of War TV Prime. Wait for the remake by Brocanty Games. Yes. Oh yeah, that's actually I forgot to drop that. I do have that link. Oops. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, Brocanty Games. There's a link to their itch.io page. They've already redone one Lancor game called Black Sect 2, and it looks gorgeous. Yes, Gomon-sama, yes, the remake. Bilkun Sit Orble, yes. Mr. Dave Lister, thank you for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you. Yes, Bilkun, if we had to stop on anything, it's good to stop on this particular screen. Trash Gutter, good night. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Yeah, I've not, this has not been wasted time. I've had fun kind of trying to figure this out, but yeah, we're done. We're done with it. Gomon-sama, thank you. Rocky Johan, thank you. And yes, please stay tuned. Fractal Mind Mike. I will be on his stream Friday, March 24th. That's this Friday, 9 a.m. in the morning. So you're gonna get bright and early, Julia. She's not a happy Julia, but I'll try my best with Fractal Mind Mike. Of course, I'll try to be good company. TV Prime always fun, Julia. Thanks for the stream. Have a great night. Okay, no one's playing Crimson Diamond. Let's look up the Colonel's Bequest. No one playing it currently. Okay, so Cobra Commander is playing Space Quest 2. It's probably probably a good place to go. Let's do that. Let's raid up Cobra Commander, playing EGA Text Parser Adventure Game. Long live EGA Text Parser Adventure Games. Oh, Cobra underscore Commander. Yeah, I'll write it down according to what I got here, and hopefully the right picture will come up. Raid Cobra underscore Commander. Let me double check. Commander. Great. Got her. Okay. See you guys over there. Cobra Commander, wonderful, wonderful streamer, and yes, EGA. So that's a fan of mine. I'm a fan of that. I mean, for sure. Okay, next time, Mortville Manor from beginning to end, by hook or by crook, or by walkthrough. Whew. And yeah, it's good. Yeah, I feel good about the work we did today. So thank you for keeping me company and all the chatting. The chatting is always wonderful. Um, Good times. Gonna run out that clock. Gonna run out the clock. And yeah, this looks like the nice version of the statue is on the other side of the chapel or something, I believe. Anyway, you're just gonna wait for the timer to run down, then we're gonna meet you over there. Crimson Raiders, I guess. Love EG Text Parser Adventures can be the raid something, or just so throw in some emojis or whatever you got. It's all good. All right, have your Crimson Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week, and see you next week. All right, let's do this.